I mean, I just love
Dang
Iron
it.
Thorns. I absolutely
Yeah, I still have the
love
generic
Iron
picture
Thorns.
though. I need something better.
I should probably block out the You know, we'll use the flexing whooper to block it out. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. So we're doing a shiny race for charity today. I'm so glad it doesn't have a time limit on how long this thing goes. Hello there, Squirtle Turtle. Welcome in. Yes,
I'm getting in the
the,
game.
The usual, regular, wide format.
Ugh.
Ladies and gentlemen, how do you do today?
Why is
Oh, I should
Premiere?
probably pull up other people's chats.
Wait, why the heck
Yeah.
is the links not going for anyone in the title? Weird. Let me go check that because that on my end of things it actually worked. Weird. Let me go check that because that let's see.
Yeah, it didn't.
Try and fix this. Did I mess up something? I messed up something probably.
I gotta change scenes before people.
Okay. Okay, Gardner. Anxious Christian.
That one.
Hi, Davis. How are you?
There we go.
Hi. Let's see. Does this work? Does this save it?
Hello.
Hello, Shiny Ninetales. This is a specific shiny hunt.
Ash, thank you so much.
There we go. Now it's working.
There's a charity down below. Donate to the charity. Don't send me members.
There we go.
Thank you.
I was gonna say thank you a bunch now.
Oh my gosh, Mudkip sent me something cursed.
Was that? He sends me something cursed almost every day.
Thank you.
Well, yes, but no, this is a specific running cursed joke on the channel. It's blunder policy, Reggie Alecki.
Did he?
Thank you.
Oh.
I despise like, that thing is a running joke on the channel. Is like, no, it doesn't need more.
Thank you.
Did you see the cursed R2D2 though?
That makes it fun. That makes it fun.
Or did he only show me the cursed R2D2?
Thank you.
Yes, he sent me that as well.
Thank you, Ash.
Cursed R2D2?
I would prefer you donate to the charity this month though. But thank you for the members.
Yes. We
Sounds
have
good,
a
Davis.
charity for shiny hunting. So who is the last two that are not? Oh yes, Taihihi and Christian.
I'm joining. I'm just.
Well, the thing is, Squirtle is
Sitting here.
specifically me and 3 other creators, so it's a race between the 3 of us specifically.
Absolutely.
Yes. Hello. I'm doing very well.
No, I need to join a group. I'm not used to joining a group. I forgot that was a thing.
I gotta get y'all's chat up as well.
Everybody, click the blue links in the title of the stream. That will bring you over to their individual channels on the left. All
I've got everybody's channel.
Oh wait, crap! I forgot. I've always. There we go.
I need to put the progress bar up.
Over on Twitch live, so
there we go. I always forget to
Hey James, welcome in.
I always forget to unmute
Discord.
My desktop audio is muted in OBS Streamlabs because normally when I record with OBS Streamlabs, I just want to make sure there's no audio coming over my PC, like say I get like a ping and I don't have my stream in like my thing in streamer mode or anything. I don't want any errant, sound infiltrating the thing.
Yeah.
Totally fair.
So when I do streams and I need someone to be in this voice chat, like I always forget to undo it. It should still. It is working,
cool.
right?
We got everyone in now.
Properties.
Is it browser?
No. Yes, it is working. There we go.
Browser 2. Trying to find my progress bar.
I have no clue, Roost. Okay, well, I no longer need the cursed whooper flexing anymore on the page.
I hate trying to click on a source in OBS sometimes. There we go.
Yeah, so are you using Streamlabs OBS or just regular OBS?
I use regular OBS.
Okay, yeah. For this, I went back to the regular wide format for streams, not the shorts format, because I already did that earlier today.
Yeah, I did wide for this too. It just feels better for a collab to be. I don't know. I don't think I want to do a collab.
Top tier name.
In shorts form, it just feels weird.
Hey, someone else also did this bidding.
That's me. I always do it whenever I start a union circle.
Okay.
Oh,
Is charity link in the
I'm
description?
not even touching my control.
Did I update the charity link in the description?
What is this sorcery?
What
I think I did.
Hey, look at this. Look at my. I'm not
Here we go.
touching my
Kilowattrel,
control.
help him out! Help him out, Kilowattrel!
I am not. Look, Ma, no hands.
I wish I had your stream actually pulled up for me
I
to see
don't
that.
know what's going on. I don't know what's happening.
So Roost, I see you over in meta chat. What's gonna happen is I'll spin a wheel, and that wheel will determine what typing we will be hunting.
exactly.
And we'll do this.
Is the stick pushed down somehow?
I don't know how many times.
It has to be drift, probably, right? Do you have drift?
It is.
Yeah.
The thing is, the drift is only down. The drift is only like going south,
Well,
like towards the screen.
to spin, all you have to do is hold the stick one direction, and it'll stay spinning once you start spinning.
You have to hold it continuously, like continuously move it, because I've tried doing it
No.
before. It doesn't work.
If you just hold it one direction, it stays spinning. But you have to
Oh
start
my
spinning
gosh,
first.
That actually does work.
Yeah. You can just
Wow.
hold it one direction
I'm
and stay
holding it
spinning.
down right now and it's spinning.
Yeah.
Of course, my chat can't see because I don't have that scene pulled up.
So it makes sense for drift to
This is
do
too
it.
fun.
That's
Oh,
just really
anyway.
bad drift.
We'd rather shiny Torracat, but can't evolve or a shiny Torracat. Always Torracat.
Torracat over Rabu, definitely.
And
So I'm gonna start.
I would rather anything over the Cinderace family.
Hi, Axel.
Except for any part of
How
the
you doing?
Greninja family.
Also, at least on my end, my AI TTS should work with charity donations, so you can do different voices and stuff with it.
Oh, very cool.
Mine should as well, although I don't know how well that works because I've never actually had somebody do TTS before. So
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is too funny. Hello, Godzilla.
Exclamation point TTS, it'll take you to Monster, and Monster will describe how to do the different voices and stuff.
Favorite Pokemon of Gen 9's Roaring Moon.
do you need help there, Meta?
No.
This-
I'm just a Beyblade. I have become the Beyblade.
You are now Hitmontop 2.0.
I mean, I've Hitmonlee in Draft League with Rapid Spin, but yeah. Meadow's a good division. Adamant generally best. Generally, if you're going for any nature of any Pokemon, either Adamant or Modest is like you can't go wrong with either of them.
Most of the time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like not like if you're doing like a story playthrough or anything, Adamant or Modest is generally best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
More damage.
stuff like Jolly can be useful if you're doing competitive
Yes,
team, though.
in competitive Jolly and Timid are generally best.
I love my Jolly Flygon, so.
Oh, most definitely, most definitely. So are you guys ready to go?
My body is
I
ready.
did already spin the wheel, so.
I don't think Meta is. He's still he's too dizzy still.
No, I'm here.
No, I was making a joke.
Wait. So do we have one person from Scarlet in here?
Yes.
Because I can't beat Scarlet, so.
The non-conformer.
Okay. Here's the deal.
heretic.
Here's the
Did
thing
you?
about them.
What do you want to eat, Jade?
I played through Violet as a Nuzlocke. I haven't touched it since I beat it.
I'm trying to play through Scarlet as a Nuzlocke, and I keep losing.
Oh, wrong thing. I meant
That
to go
one's
pick
for
the
you,
tag.
Roost.
I'm trying to get my pedal. 1 second. Why is my pedal stuck?
Roost has a very passionate
There we go.
disdain for the entire Lilligant family.
Fair.
Why? What's wrong with Lil?
Did that work? I think it worked. Okay. My
Was
pedal
someone
works.
asking for that?
Jade doesn't like Lilligan either.
Gardner?
Wait, where'd y'all go?
What
All right,
is
so
being-
I'll
regular
let Roost
Oh, I see.
explain because he's the
Yeah, I
only
lost
one that can
all of
give the passionate
Where the heck
disdain
did you go?
justice. Burn the
Just-
land.
I just went up in the air and started flying. Hey! We're being raided.
Hey, nice. Is that a shiny Steenie?
Welcome on in, Raiders.
Hi,
Nice,
Al.
rated.
So,
Hi, Al.
I lost all you.
Hi. I saw what you're streaming. Fortnite?
I got it.
I might be wrong there. I think it was Fortnite. Because you were streaming when I ended stream earlier.
Recipes.
Yeah, find you.
All right, so
How was your
so
stream,
what-
Al?
what
Thanks for the
are you
raid.
Hunting first.
Where are all you?
So
Uh,
what is all? Also, what's our assigned ingredients
east
put
of
into the
town.
sandwich too? Like we never actually went over that.
Yes. So between the three of you, one of you will bring green bell pepper. One will bring red bell pepper, and the other will bring a yellow bell pepper.
I'll take
I will
green.
I'll bring the ingredients that match the typing that we have to hunt. And then I will bring one herb. Somebody else can bring another herb.
Hey, Omar.
And then the other two will bring salt.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Do I have salt? I usually bring butter as my secondary. If I don't have what I need.
This recipe that I have specifically says salt for multiplayer.
Okay.
So
I'll bring salt.
Thank you for the raid, Al. Hopefully your stream went really well. Sorry about that. Hard to introduce stuff with being in call, but thank you so much for the raid. Jade, could you grab the link for me? Oh, you're not here. Davis or Mudkip, are you still here? Welcome in everybody with the raid. If you're new here, my name's Christian. I do a lot of Pokemon content and do a bunch of other stuff as well. Main focus though is mental health, and it's Mental Health Awareness Month, so we're raising money for the charity at the top of the description box. You can see that bar over there. It's for suicide awareness. So please check that out if you could, if you have a little bit extra to give. Make sure you have extra to give though. Okay, I don't have salt. Do not give money if you don't have it. Thank you, Ash.
Prominently been playing.
Sorry about that.
Just to go out farm materials needed to craft TMs for Draft League, or
Holy
doing
crap.
ogre ousting.
I'll be right back. I
The
need to get salt.
last time I shiny hunted in Scarlet Violet was probably well over like 2-3 months ago at this point.
Totally fair.
Do you sell
So
salt
if
here?
you guys
Yeah,
enjoy the nonsense and shenanigans, don't forget to subscribe for more. This kind of scatterbrained nonsense is literally what the channel is made
Salt.
of.
dude, I'll be honest, when I first thought of doing this, and I had that other group that I got to do it with a couple weeks ago, I literally just went right out to all of the item places for the sandwiches,
Nice.
and I just bought $9.99 of everything. I was not
That's
leaving there until I had a full
Yeah.
inventory.
More or less what I did with all of the foods, as in like the ingredients, not the like condiments.
Hey,
and
yes, you fan.
things. You use 999 of everything. Because again, I just use Misk. I don't use like the regular stuff, except for peanut butter. Cause I use that for Masuda hunting.
I do this.
Hello there, Warrior for Life.
Sandwich
You don't know
ingredients, there we
me,
go.
but I am from Tee's stream.
I do the sandwiches with that is pickles and cucumbers.
Absolutely. Warrior for Life 9761 is what they prefer you call them, if possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I generally go with like abbreviations if possible, but thank you
I
for
understand.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
Warrior for Life.
Oh, there we go.
976.
So you can buy it in just about any you can buy salt just about anywhere.
I bought like
out there.
31 servings of salt, so we're good. Hey, thank you very much for the subscribe.
I bought a bunch of salt.
Hey, of course.
Well, thank you for coming over here. It really means a lot.
Hey, Nixie, I see you over there. I don't know
Okay,
whose
so
chat
what-
that is, but
Anxious
too many
Christian's
chats
got the
open.
shiny Polytoad. Why am I not
Big
surprised?
same. Big same. I've got so many chats open right now. It's
Okay.
hard to
the
keep
only
track
one
of
I know
everything.
whose chat it is Thais because it's the only Twitch chat I have pulled up.
Exactly.
Nice. I'm kind of surprised that they haven't made like a Polytoad like beanbag chair.
Oh,
It looks
if
like
they
it
did
would
that,
be like
Christian
a
would
great
buy one
beanbag
immediately.
chair.
I want a giant polytoad that you can just hug it because it looks so huggable.
I mean, same thing. I mean, I know they have like a Snorlax beanbag chair, which is honestly awesome if someone gets that. 'cause that's
Come on, Poly. I love watching Polytoad hop around.
It's so happy.
Yeah.
It's so doofy, but so happy. I love it.
Oh.
I should probably bring my my gimmick.
Thank you, Warrior for Life 9761 for the subscription. It really means a lot.
Harry,
Who donated? I'm
We-
so
we got a
sorry. I
donation.
didn't see.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got-
Hello there,
$10
Zeke. How you doing?
donation.
It was. Oh, that's loud. I can't turn it down. Oh, that was really loud. Why is it so loud? Why is it so long? I gotta fix this. I can't hear anybody, by the way. God, that was so long and so loud. I have it set to 5 seconds. Charity. Yeah. I'm donating anything I make from YouTube, but there's a percentage loss in that, so it's much better to just donate straight to the charity anyway. So I have to change my alert. I'll do that one. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the 10 mudkip. We need to get dark type next to be like my heart. Doing well, Nixie. How are you? Who's not talking to the Who's not at the table? Been a stressful day. I'm sorry to hear that. Why is it stressful? Trikes are the best dinos, but it's trikes. I didn't play it that much because you destroyed me in the race, so I didn't really play it all that much. Okay, you can DM. Sounds good, Ash. Yorktown sucks. You know I used to live in Yorktown. I'm guessing he doesn't mean the. I don't live all that far from Yorktown, actually. I'm not gonna say how far, but not that far. Sounds good here, Nixie. I have too much going on. My brain cannot take so many stimuli at one time. No, you're not, Meta. I see your stream right now. Wait, who's bringing what pepper? Oh yeah, I'll bring red then. One. Dang it. Yeah, I brought red. It's good. I have a bunch of each pepper, so. Yeah. For shiny sandwiches, it has to be. I'll bring it. What herb are you bringing though? Because some don't like each other. Yeah, they don't. Sometimes spicy also doesn't like going with sweet, but I'll bring us bitter. Yep. Yeah, they all say that, but for some reason, every once in a while, spicy and sweet won't work for certain sandwiches for me. Uh-huh. Okay, I'm bringing a bitter. So wait, I don't need to bring the salt. Oh. You can't hear them? Wait, you should be able to hear them. Oh, I turned the mixer down when
where the naming scheme of Sudowoodo comes from. I respect it.
I had to turn the mixer down when you donated because it was so loud.
I mean, me
It's back.
using this specific tablecloth. Do you expect any different?
Ah, right. That math checks out. That math checks out.
You can hear them now?
All right.
Good. They're kind of quiet. I don't know what to do because they're loud on my end. I can do this.
Hunt individually.
I say
if
we
we-
hunt. We stay in the Union Circle, so we don't need to keep reforming it every time.
But the encounters are so bad in the Union Circle.
Yes.
Yeah.
But here's the thing: there's a lot of viewers. There's a lot of people, and it'll make coordinating the Union Circle to reform it a massive headache. It took us 20 minutes.
Why is my thing
to
so
get
laggy?
This fiasco
Oh, crap.
started.
Am I the
Mine's
only
not
one who's
better.
lagging really bad trying to do this?
Now
I'ma
imagine
stop.
all of this trying to do it after every literal sandwich.
I wouldn't risk putting the bread on
I
top.
don't know if this is gonna work, guys. Because we lost the yellow
Don't
pepper.
do top bread.
Never put the bread on top.
Why
I
did you do
screwed it.
top bread? I
It'll
mean,
knock it
sure,
off.
but it doesn't work normally. We are literally just starting temper.
From Mantis.
We are
sucks.
literally just starting.
I don't know how to
minutes
get.
in.
I don't probably buy it.
If
To
we
be
don't
fair,
get
the
the
first
boost of
times
this, I
always
don't
takes the
know.
longest.
Literally the start of every single one of my let's
The
plays.
issue with less encounters, there's a good chance we'll need multiple sandwiches for shiny. If we have as many, if we back out, at least we can.
Well, the thing is,
Mark
there's
out
gonna be
title.
15 in total.
Oh,
there's
we
gonna
didn't
be a
get
lot
the
of-
encounter power. We didn't get the encounter power because somebody did drop the yellow pepper.
That was me. I screwed up.
I stopped because I was lagging
Yeah,
because I didn't want to drop anything.
Do y'all want to reset to get the encounter power?
I need a.
Sure.
We kind of have
Yeah.
to unless we're going specifically for outbreaks.
I'm not.
I mean, I have no issues, but I mean, we can redo it.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm sorry. It's been a rough one, Nixie.
Oh, I'll
Yeah.
check the
Nixie,
DM.
if you
My
need to
brain
talk
can't
to
handle
someone
so
about it,
much.
you
We
can
are
message me.
disbanding the Union Circle every
please.
time.
No, we're disbanding it right now because we want the encounter power. So we're redoing the sandwich.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys disbanded the Union Circle.
Yeah, you need to disband so you can reset.
I reset to get my Urban Mystica back.
I thought you could just go back in and make a new sandwich.
You can, but you lose.
Oh,
I would lose my
yeah,
Urban
but-
Mystica.
Oh,
Yeah, same
right,
here.
the Mystica. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
All right, yeah, the math checks out. All right, so let me know when the new code is up.
Yeah,
Oh.
let me put my code blocker up there first.
Yeah, I should.
Are you
do
real-
the same.
For some reason in my chat, I can have the code on screen and nobody joins unless they're people that I say could join. I do hide and
Yeah.
seek every Saturday. I'll have like 30 people here, and they're still pretty good about it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, it'll
mine
be like-
is people will join no matter what, so it's probably best for that.
I don't know. It just happens.
I
Hey,
just-
King
I'd
Octo, how
rather
are you?
not take the risk. So,
Yeah.
Poke Portal.
So have me put it in last because I know my stream's on like ultra low latency.
Okay.
So I'll just.
Hi, Cypress. It's been a while. How are you?
Same code.
Bruce, we do. I mean, Mike.
No, the code will
the
change.
code-
It's random every
the code's
time.
a random generated code, so
Okay.
let me get that real quick. Tai, your chat's blocking my.
I do
I'm
very
peeping.
much have an IP that is that low, Mudkip. Oh my god, extreme speed.
All right, there's the new code for you guys.
Thanks.
Sounds good. You
Christian said Fomantis sucks. Christian, I don't think he said that.
says what?
Christian said that. Mudkip said that Christian said Fomantis sucks.
I did not understand a thing of what you just said.
I
So
told
what
Mudkip was
thing-
talking about Fomentis, and I said Fomentis sucks.
Oh.
Oh, what, Christian?
So the Spinnerack
Disrespecting my grass types?
Fomentis
and
is a good.
I just if Mudkip or Jade likes it, I have to hate it.
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. If
I mean,
Mudkip likes it,
I'd say that's a bit flawed logic.
No.
I mean, the only thing I will disagree with that on is if they like a Pokemon I already like, which would basically be any grass type. Plus Eevee.
So Lurantis.
I love Lurantis.
Okay.
That's Mudkip's favorite.
Yes, it is.
The only thing I don't like about Lurantis is that it's not a bug type on top of it being a grass type.
It is a bug that is not
I
a
think
bug
it's honestly
type.
a lot better. It's not bug grass. That type combination
Absolutely.
Yeah. But it's also a bug that is not a bug type.
Well, the thing is, it's in the name. It's faux mantis. Faux as in fake.
Because it's a
The
plant type.
same thing as in pseudo
I always spawn here.
Udo. Fake wood.
I'm just heading out to the canyon biome.
I just followed
Okay.
the group. Okay.
I mean, well, all of us are
I
in the
just
savannah
followed him.
biome.
It doesn't. It's lagging.
Okay, into the canyon biome.
No,
Vortex,
Fomantis is not a bug
It's
type.
It's a pure grass type.
Yes, that is literally what Sudowoodo's name is. Fake wood.
Exactly. And my
That is literally what its name
controller
means.
is starting to bug out.
Why? I don't want to peek inside the basket. I want to.
Everything is going wrong.
Everything's
It's okay. It's okay. It's not good content if everything goes perfectly the first time, right?
Yeah, it is.
We are 30 minutes in, and
we haven't-
everything is just degenerating into a
managed
pile of goo.
a single thing yet.
Can we do anything right? No.
No.
Because Miraidon was in a battle. Why is like the screen freaking out with like fog?
It does that
Now
sometimes.
remember,
what do
bring
we-
your
bring?
designated food item.
Red
What
bell
are we
pepper.
bringing?
The same thing.
Bring the same
Hey,
pepper
Kitsy.
you bought. Bring the
Okay,
exact same
yellow.
items you brought last time.
I'm bringing yellow and salt.
I am
Yeah, I already
bringing
brought-
green and salt.
We're good.
Okay.
Because last time all that happened was when the peppers fell off.
Yeah.
Why is the screen just covered in fog?
That just happens sometimes. I would just not try to make the sandwich at all
I
because
can't see anything.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just
It's, like
fog.
literally just says no.
oh, I just realized I'm not going to be able to do this in the polar biome because every time
Why?
I try to shiny hunt in the polar biome, I fall inside the mountain and go underground.
Oh yeah,
Ow.
I saw that short.
I don't know. It happens every time I try to shiny hunt in the polar biome.
I'm not gonna touch anything because I can't see a thing. I don't want to mess anything up.
Yeah, the
Also,
I'm-
don't put on top bread.
I'm laggy.
Fog-
Okay, I won't put on
Absolutely
top bread
brutal.
this time.
I can't help. I don't want to accidentally drop it because I'm laggy.
I mean, I can't see what's going on because there's just smoke coming out of the table.
It's absolutely absurd what's happening right now.
Oh my gosh, the lag.
What? Why did two peppers just fly off the sandwich?
It happens in
Oh.
co-op mode. Literally, everything just sinks into the sandwich.
I didn't even put top bread on that time.
I know, it always does that. The sandwich mechanics are broken. Hello there, King Kai. I love this.
Well, there's a lot that's broken in the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
this
the
is
thing
just
is-
absurd.
Again, this
We
isn't
could
even the
spend
most
all
broken
stream
Pokemon
just
game
talking
in
about
existence.
things that are
Anyone
No,
who
it's
says
not.
up
this
in this
game is
game.
broken has clearly never seen how broken Gen 1 is.
I still love the game. It's just
Like,
I
that
hate when I
game
shiny hunt in
does
polar
not
biome.
function
At least in
without glitches.
At least in Gen 1 you don't glitch through the ground.
I mean, I've never glitched through the ground in this game.
I've done it for some reason. It started happening more recently.
I mean, I've.
All right,
Why
guys,
is my
guys,
game
guys,
not
I've
making
seen people
sound?
Got
Glitching
it.
through the ground is when like they deliberately go out of the way to try to break the game.
And mine
Just
flashes a bunch and then I just fall through the ground sometimes.
That's interesting. The peppers are just Gen 1 is held together by hopes.
There we
dreams,
go.
and No. It's literally held together by. My lawyer has advised me I am legally not allowed to finish that joke.
Okay, I'm gonna go.
That was funny.
You will
Okay.
find I am very very anti Gen 1 here.
I grew up on Gen 1, so.
All right, I'm
I'll
Call of
be
Duty Tommy.
honest. I'll be honest. I'm very much a Gen 3 baby.
Gen
but,
3 is my
like,
favorite gen, but
I still have some respect for Gen 1.
So
All right, have you
here's
started
kind
yet?
of the weird thing for me.
yeah.
The
Um,
first
When's the
gen I
timer
played was
started?
Gen 3. The
When's the
first gen
timer
I played
started?
in full was Gen 4. I do not
It
care.
just
for
starts with the
Gen 4,
sandwich.
Gen 4. My
sandwich.
favorite
Yeah.
generation is Gen 5.
Okay. So we're.
can we
we're
get an
good
electric
now?
type so I can go for a Shanks?
If the wheel decides that we get electric types, I'll tell you.
I don't know what the hunt.
All right. I go for Schweinub.
I have to do
I'm
something.
just.
I'm going to the
I'm just
Glacier
running around
Mountain, so.
I'm just running
Spooks, I
around
changed
trying
the
to find shiny.
I changed the price of the membership so gifted members are cheaper. So you it got rid of everybody's membership when that happened. That's why we only have 25 now.
It's so
Thank
happy. I
you.
love how happy Schweinub is. It's
We
so
s-
happy.
It sucked because I had like 4 people who had been members for 2 years that I hadn't seen in almost 2 years. So now they're probably not going to come back to get their memberships back.
So this is a weird thing that apparently. So you guys know the move Trailblaze, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So this is a weird thing. Apparently, Glaceon is the only member of the Eevee clan that cannot learn Trailblaze, and apparently an Eevee that knows Trailblaze will be prevented from evolving into a Glaceon. Apparently,
That's weird.
Sounds
I
good.
haven't
We're
tested.
correct on
Apparently, that's a
1061.
thing because I want to use a Trailblaze Glaceon in my draft league,
How was that?
and
Welcome on
apparently,
in.
like it. Apparently,
I
it
think
can't,
that
which
might
is kind of
just be a-
weird.
I think that might just be a glitch.
Yeah.
How's that possible to
I mean,
prevent
apparently
it from?
It's been that way for a while, but I mean, I haven't tested it myself yet. But
Welcome on in, Busby. Glad to have you here.
I don't even know what I
again,
want to
technology.
have.
technology. Supposed to make our
I
life
should have
easier,
decided this
my
already.
notes.
Thank you so much, Spooks, for
Oh,
becoming a member.
One thing I did forget to mention to you guys.
You might want to become
that we
the
did with the other group.
All right.
If
other
you
tier,
catch
the
a
higher one.
shiny, that
You don't get
line
many
is not
benefits for that.
available for points for the other members of the hunt.
Ooh, fun.
So
I
like
like that.
if I catch a Vulpix, Vulpix and Ninetales do not count for points for either.
So is it specific?
Because you don't get member streams at that tier,
Vulpix and
Spooks.
Ninetales that are off the table, or is it the whole Cantonian and
It
the
is-
one?
Both regional forms.
Okay, so both Kanto and Joden. Okay, that makes sense.
For sure.
The spawns are so bad.
What is?
spawn
Anything
rates.
that shares the name or the line is off for point.
That makes sense.
I just feel it makes it a little more unique.
Thanks for letting
and
me know.
I
diverse for the
do
shiny
agree. I
ones.
like that idea.
Here, let me turn mine off. Thanks for letting me know, Buzz.
Thank you for 10 likes.
Busby.
Hey, thank you. That's a good one.
Make sure to go like everybody's stream. We should all be the
Everybody,
same
let's
like.
I'll be honest, I don't even have my
everyone
stream
else.
open for like counts because I don't care about the.
I've
to be
been
honest.
hiding my like counts lately.
Is it possible? to
All the
hide
good
like
spooks.
that?
I was just letting you know to make sure because I
It
know
is- It is
I
possible.
thought you'd like to do it for the member streams. You should get your money back from the last one, by the way. Since I changed it, since I canceled it, you should get your money back from that membership.
I know that it's possible, like a certain web extension on Chrome to like see dislikes.
I use that.
Cause like I've been seeing all the things about how all like these videos have been getting downvoted and ratioed to oblivion, like they keep hiding everything from, but it's like people can still see the dislikes.
Yeah.
I use the extension because I think it's dumb to just see the likes because a video can have 1 million likes, but if it has 10 million dislikes, it doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, either way, doesn't it still get pushed in the algorithm? Because it
Yes,
has
Yeah.
it
to
still
interact?
counts as engagement. It's just so that the creator can see the likes and the dislikes, the ratio. But yeah, I think it's dumb that they got rid of the dislike visibility. I think it's dumb.
Yeah. Kind
To
of
be
silly.
I don't
It's
like
going
dislikes
alright.
as it is anyway, because sometimes I'll get like 40 dislikes on something for no reason. I think it's just
Yeah.
because on shorts, I just think
Not
people,
Gen 1, so it's better than Gen 1.
I think people in shorts think disliking will make it so they stop seeing shorts like that, but it doesn't work
Yeah.
that way.
I find usually it's a
Hello there,
short.
Dorman. One of the mods will grab Dorman's link, please.
Most of the time, like I don't get a whole lot of dislikes on my videos, but definitely
Same.
I get more on the shorts.
Same.
Yeah,
for
I think
whatever
that could be more from like the visibility of it. Wait, did someone get dropped out of the Union Circle?
I think it's that
Not that I know.
I think people think if they dislike a short, they'll stop seeing stuff like that.
Because I'm only seeing Christian and Gardner's thing in the
Yeah.
Union Circle.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Ty, did you leave the Union Circle?
I
You
thought
prob-
we left. Sorry, that was my bad. I thought we were leaving the Union Circle.
It's fine. It's fine. We'll just make a new Union
Ruh-roh.
Circle afterwards.
Well, now we
Okay.
should all leave because he has an advantage.
Yeah, because I do have an advantage. now.
Yeah.
How about we roll with it?
I still haven't decided what to hunt. Where's
I'm
an
just
ice
running
type?
around.
Where's an
I
ice
mean,
type
okay,
that spawns that not
Going
in?
all
oh,
right. I've figured out an issue that was bugging me all week, so that was good. I'm off to do a Pokemon meetup tomorrow IRL, so very much looking forward to that.
nice.
Oh, nice.
Ooh, I think I know where an ice type that spawns that's not in an ice area, so it'll be easier to hunt.
Well, what are you? Well, where are you
Tuttle
going?
Kitakami.
Are you hunting Citadel
I
now?
mean, I'm going for Swino, which is in Kitakami.
I mean, it's not like we can't
I'm
go for the
just-
same thing. It's just who gets it
Yeah,
first.
That is true.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm just hunting around the polar biome. I don't care what I find.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just, like I said, I can't hunt in the polar biome because it's a little bit easier to just not have all the ice
for me,
types.
it's the snow that kind of messes with everything.
True.
Why are there so many
Well,
X?
otherwise,
The
I
only
would go to
downside
Glacier
is
Mountain.
I
I just
can't
can't
tell
see it.
where if I find a shiny Vulpix or not because it's such a,
So
a
true.
subtle shiny in my.
I don't know. I found mine. Oh no, I hatched mine. Never mind. So
Yeah,
I-
no, Dorman. It's more a generalized Kanto's lack of everything. I find
So
it
true.
very plain, very.
Well, it's the first game. What do you
minimal.
expect?
It was the first game. There were a lot of there were
Well, yeah,
a
but
lot
when, but when they made the
limitations.
remakes of it, they still keep it extremely minimal.
True.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
they
like-
don't add in the dark and steel type.
It's still better than Gen 2.
I mean, I would disagree on that. Because, like, I mean,
At least with
at the
Gen
very
2, you go
least, in
back.
the Gen
Sounds
2
good.
remakes, they don't outright prevent you from evolving stuff mid-game. Like,
But they didn't
you
fix the
prefer
leveling. How do you
and
not? How do you remake it and not fix
somehow
the leveling?
get like friendship, for Chansey, it will just straight up not evolve into Blissey.
Same thing
Why is
with
there a
Golbat
Riolu
and
here? I didn't know
Golbat.
Riolu was on here. I just hate the
That-
leveling
that-
in the
okay,
game.
The way that they do stuff in HGSS is really dumb. Like, I hate that they lock so much stuff into beating the national, like, to getting the national decks. It's really dumb. But at the very least, it doesn't prevent you from getting all of the evolutions. Like, you can still get Mamoswine, you can still get Yanmega, you can still get a few of the others. But Fire of the Fusion just outright blocks everything.
I just
Yeah, you feasibly cannot even evolve into Espeon and Umbreon. And
No, you
What are
can't.
these
You straight up
guys
can't
doing?
because there's no day-night cycle.
exactly. Which
Yeah,
is
it's-
by far the worst offense in my opinion.
I mean, I'm all for Gen 1. For me, it's like I'm a very
Totally
big
fair.
believer in nostalgia is something that needs to be killed in order for you to look at something critically and objectively.
well, that's what I say about Gen 2 because
I mean,
too many
that's the reason
people
I go out of my way to kill my own nostalgia for anything.
too many people
I-
say Gen
I
2 is the
will
best
go out
gen
of
and
to make myself hate something,
it's
so
worse.
that way I have to rebuild back up and see something on its own merits.
I don't think I could ever do that.
I mean, I've gotten fairly.
Hey, shiny Swinub!
Dude,
Let's
really?
go!
I've
Well
been
done.
hunting this thing since the start here in immediately. All right, nice.
I haven't caught it yet.
Yeah, but
yeah,
now
he
I'm
has to
gonna
catch
go
it
to
for it to
the
count
city
as a
now.
point.
Okay, I caught it.
Nice.
Jeez.
GG.
And we'll just go until the timer's up on each sandwich.
I don't know what to go for now though. That was the
Yeah, I mean,
only
why would you
ice
go to
type.
the polar
This is the
biome?
thing a lot of people don't really know on the channel unless they've been here for a long time.
Where's
There
an
was
ice
a very
type?
significant portion of life I actually hated Pokemon.
Really?
I fundamentally disagree with Mega Evolutions.
I don't like megas either.
For me, it was I don't like fan service.
I don't like
I am a
like
very
the
big
fact that they played
believer in
favorites.
It is not up to the devs to decide what
Ooh.
Pokemon we should and should not like.
I can go for Ice Cube.
You know,
Ooh. Yeah.
I think fundamentally
can't,
that
I
is
can't.
wrong.
Why?
I just
And when
hate
they
that Game
play-
Freak played
Especially when
favorites.
I mean, I'm a competitive player, and especially when they do a popularity contest
Yeah.
with competitive, that rubs me the wrong way.
I hate that they force certain Pokemon down your throat.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Charizard.
the same thing. Like when they make certain
They're like-
things good because they are popular. It's like
Well, I don't even think Lucario was popular before they shoved it down everybody's throat,
Oh,
and then it
no, no,
became
Lucario-
popular because
before Lucario was even released in Gen 4,
they
they
forced
were
it
putting
popular.
into everything.
Yeah, they forced it to be popular. That's what I
Like,
hate.
It was the thing that like kind of always
Bergmite.
again. There was a time I actually really liked Lucario. It used to be my second favorite Pokemon, but the one that kind of rubs me the wrong way is Mystery Dungeon Explorers Mystery Dungeon Red and Blue Rescue Team.
Good for them.
You climb literally into the sky to get Rayquaza to blast the meteor out of the sky that is going to destroy the whole world. So you save the whole world by getting Rayquaza to do you a favor. And Alakazam, like the greatest explorer throughout the whole game, is like, nah, Lucario's the best.
Nah.
Boy,
He was the greatest explorer ever. Someday I want to be like Lucario. Like, bitch, we saved the whole world. We got Rayquaza's help to save the world.
It's like,
What is
where was
this-
Lucario
What
during
is
all of this?
feeling?
Hi, Oliver. How's it going? Why,
And that's in Mystery Dungeon DX. They kept that line in.
Oh, I know.
My
I played
error.
through that game completely.
Yeah, so it's like
I don't know
the
what
character
shiny
showing
Ice Cube
rubs
looks
me the
like.
wrong way. Like, which is one of the reasons why, despite all the stuff Charizard gets, I actually don't hate Charizard. Because Charizard on its own is actually quite good. It never needed like the shoving down people's throat because it's been doing the same thing since like Gen 2. High-powered sun moves.
Mm-hmm.
Is literally all that Charizard ever did. That's all it
I don't
Uh,
remember there
I don't
being
know,
weather
Oliver.
restrictions.
Probably people lurking.
Yeah, Gen 2 is when weather was first added.
If you aren't
Huh.
aware, for those just coming in, we are raising money for the American
Goodbye, Shining
Foundation
Blue!
for Suicide
Welcome
Prevention.
in! Hello, Gaming Dante, Shining Blue,
Welcome on in.
ASWDF.
If we get the
welcome in.
If we get to
Yeah,
$500, I have to do a sleep lock too. So
one of the mods go grab Shining Blue's like, how are you doing?
I wanna
Shiny
beat-
Hunt is going well. I mean, we're doing a shiny race for charity, so really the winning or losing is not necessarily important. But our friend
Yeah.
Anxious Christian got a shiny Swinub.
Yeah.
we
so,
raised
Oh,
$700 last year. I want to beat that. And last year we raised $700 with me being really bad at actually doing anything to raise money for it. So hopefully we can beat that.
I'd say you're pretty good at it.
Well, last year I did really bad at scheduling stuff because I was in a really bad place last year. So
Yeah, last year is when no, I graduated a year before that. No shiny Latios.
I graduated at the worst time possible.
Hey, blue boy. We got her.
Or yeah,
We
Kitsy
got
just keeps
Gladio.
changing Pokemon.
200
shiny?
over 260, almost 260 DAs, and we
Oh,
finally
the
got it.
Latios.
Oh, well done.
Oh, I didn't even click with me that was the Latias that you've been hunting.
I mean, the thing is, it's not even my worst. It's not even my. It's my third worst Dynamax Adventure shiny hunt, only beaten by Kartana, which I actually didn't keep track of. I've been able to sort of narrow down. It was somewhere between 370 and 430 Dynamax Adventures.
Why is Cloister
Again, I
so
didn't
deep?
keep track of the time I had to go by Dynaor. And Ho-Oh.
Yo, welcome on
Nice,
in,
Kitsy.
Quinn.
You can change it if you want.
94 Dynamax Adventures to get that Ho-Oh.
294.
No, 694.
Oh,
Wild.
600. Oh my gosh.
Ho was a
Terrible.
Ho was a difficult
Year
one
and
too,
a
right?
half long.
And if you consider the fact that it's supposed to be like, what, 1 in 100 with the shiny charm?
Oh no, the thing is, it is worse to hunt in DAs
It's-
than it is to hunt by soft reset. It is
Oh,
the
what's
most
that?
shining
This-
card. Welcome in.
What is this?
DAs are a
yellow-
little more
I was
fun
there.
though.
I was there for your last rant about it.
If you guys haven't done so, please don't forget to subscribe to us as well as all three of the wonderful
Absolutely.
people we are racing with. Their links are in the title of the stream.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it is
and
overall incredibly inefficient to shiny hunt in
Hmm.
Dynamax Adventures for legendaries.
It's just more fun.
Just based on how long it takes to get an encounter. Unless you're doing like Pheromosa, Blacephalon, Katana, and you have extremely good luck and do animations off solo,
those are the three strings.
maybe
there.
then, or maybe then it's about on the same time frame. But overall, no, it is
Thanks, Warrior,
vastly
for Life
slower than
9761.
new Dynamax Adventures.
But also when you count in phases in it, kind of
Yes, that's the thing that sort of tips it, is if you're considering, like what I'm doing is I'm doing a living shiny deck, so I have to go for everything,
yeah, same.
Yeah.
then that kind of tips the scales.
Bailey?
But if it is purely my goal is to get shiny blah blah blah,
Yeah. Well,
it is more efficient time-wise to just soft reset in
Yeah.
Ultra Moon or
But-
BDSP.
soft resetting is more mind numbing than doing DAs.
Yes, that's the other thing, is that's where you get into sort of
I'm-
intangible factors,
Yeah.
where with Dynamax Adventure is always something fresh. It keeps you engaged. It keeps you sharp. But soft resets are kind of mind numbing. It's a bit tedious, and
All right, Nick.
Then there's the aspect of being a content creator and
Yeah,
doing
I'm a good
DAs
one.
allows other
I'm
people to
working on
join.
content Dynamax
Doing
Adventures is way
alright.
better.
No shinies yet, but we're searching. Got some things figured out for work, so that was good too.
Somehow I'm the only. Hey, Mr. Wooloo.
So how much longer we got on the sandwich?
Mine is at
I still
14
got
minutes.
12
14
I
minutes.
still got like 13 minutes.
mine's at
I have
14 minutes.
14 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah.
How
I'll
do you
get a
have
minute
so
more.
much time still?
I think I may have left the sandwich thing later.
Also, do you have a what's? It could depend on what switch you have, because of the speed that it runs at.
I don't think that's a thing.
It is a thing, because if frames are skipped in the game, time passes slower, and the old switch skips a
Really?
lot more frames. Yeah.
IL.
I did not know that. I
The-
thought that
There was a really popular Small Ant short where he streamed like 12 hours straight, but the game only said he streamed for or was playing for 10 hours and 40 minutes, because when it skips frames, it doesn't count the time.
I did not know that. TIL.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing that short.
that's fascinating.
And older switches don't handle the game as well and slightly skip more frames.
Interesting.
I mean, I got an older Switch, so and I didn't even realize that.
There's not a huge difference because most of the hardware's exactly the same between the switches.
Yeah.
but-
Oh hey, I see a redeem
would say
over
yes
on
then. I would
Tiny.
say
Oh
yes.
yeah. I gotta.
Everyone
I gotta
drink.
hydrate.
Everyone drink.
Hydrate or dihydrate?
Mm-hmm.
I need to hydrate. Actually, I was working out
Hydrate to
earlier,
outlive your enemies.
though I did drink too much water yesterday. So
I mean, we're hunting
Yeah,
frozen
y'all's drink of
water,
choice right now.
I have a combination of water and ginger ale available for me.
Ooh.
I have
never
water
done
and
that.
gamer subs.
Done what?
Water with ginger ale.
Oh no, I'm just saying I have a bottle of water next to me, and I also have ginger ale next to me.
Oh, the way you said it in my head, I
Hmm.
thought you mixed the two
No, no.
together.
Yeah, I was not that mixing kind of weird.
No, no,
I'm-
I have both available.
Depending on the ginger ale, like if you have like real ginger ale with like actual chunks of ginger and stuff in it, you might want to mix it with
It's
water.
just this crappy stuff here.
Yeah.
I've generally avoided drinking soda ever since I came back from college, because when I went to college, I gained like 30-40 pounds.
I only drink soda at conventions because I go to freaking Wild
And,
Bills.
like, there was a little like convenience store place where you could buy like
Hey, medic!
And
Been a
what?
while since I've seen you around here. Oh, sorry, talking to chat.
Oh,
One of my friends who I haven't seen in chat in a long time has decided to pop in today.
well, nice. But yeah, it was when I was at college. There was a little like convenience store that you could go to and spend your meal points, meal stuff on.
Oh yeah.
And there was like your Oreos, like little mini donuts, soda. You get all that stuff, and like it was hard to resist doing that. And like I would get soda like almost every day, and just
That's like
not healthy.
being in the military, living in the barracks when you don't have an oven or anything to cook, and then the only things that deliver to you are Chinese or pizza. So
Oof.
I
That's
mean, I
rough.
like Chinese.
it's just a lot of weight gain.
Yeah, but don't you also like burn a lot of calories?
I
from,
mean,
how
yeah,
intense
but
everything is, so
still.
that kind of like mitigates it.
You don't burn as much as you think because you have like PT for an hour and a half a day.
Interesting. I mean, I
It
would
also
like, you know,
depends on what you do in the.
I was a
Yeah.
linguist, so I was in a class. I was either in a classroom or I was sitting in front of a computer.
So you weren't in like
Like-
boot camp every day.
No. Now during basic training, I
brother-in-law
ate
was
so many calories. I probably ate like 10,000 calories a day and still burned them all off.
Yeah, that would make sense.
My brother-in-law was a mechanic, so he was constantly like up and moving and everything.
Not really.
No, I sat at a desk. I was also PT exempt, so I didn't even have that. Being PT exempt made it so I didn't even have to force workout to lose calories from.
Interesting.
Fennec, it was Tai that made me confused.
And then there's
Sorry?
me, the
What
reason
did
I
I do?
lost weight, the reason I lost that 40 pounds.
Nobody tried to. You were the only one to try it, Oliver.
What did I do, Gardner?
You know how hard it's been to lose
You
weight
confused
as a
me with the
full-time
ginger ale
streamer?
thing.
Oh, sorry.
Fennec was just saying hi in my chat to everyone.
Oh.
Hi.
But they
Hello.
specifically said, and hello to the other people that made Gardner very confused.
Oh.
Not everyone.
I make everyone confused.
Yeah, that math checks out.
I'm good at.
I mean,
confusing
I'm
a lot
just
of people.
naturally confused. I'm always in a state of confusion.
I am confused because of my confusion. I have a meme for that if I can remember after, I'll send it. Yeah, no, this is not a gaming channel over here.
How have
This
we
is a
only got
game-
one
this-
Sonny
This is a
altogether?
Godzilla propaganda channel in disguise as a gaming channel.
I still need to see the new Godzilla.
It's great. When you say the new one, do you mean
Is it the
Godzilla
not-
and Kong or
Yeah,
Godzilla
and Kong.
minus one?
Find a
No.
shiny Gardner.
and Kong?
So,
I don't care about
so-
-1.
So, Fennec, if you look in the description, we got Ancient Christian, Metamax, and Tai.
I like universes. I don't care about the.
I'm the
You
only
mentioned
one.
Links to all of their channels are in the description.
I'm the
New
only one
Empire is
streaming on
that
Twitch
movie is what
currently.
pure joy is made out of.
Yo, Mystic Dreams.
As long as
welcome
it's better
on in.
than the last one, I'll be happy.
Good to see ya.
I mean,
Hey,
it
Mystic,
depends on when
Come
you
say
say
hi to me
better.
too.
Like,
Yeah, Gardner's over on the YouTube
when it comes
side
to
of things.
monster fights, the monster fights are absolutely top tier.
Sorry, I kind of got distracted. What about Godzilla and monster fights?
The monster fights are absolutely top tier, and Godzilla Kong the New Empire is what pure joy is made out of. Like,
Oh, specifically the new Godzilla. Yeah, I haven't seen
Yeah.
that.
Yo, thank you.
But there's
so
no
much
Millie
for the
Bobby
300
Brown
bits.
either,
I will
so.
be donating
There
those
is not.
300 bits to the
Sad.
cause.
there
the
is.
I miss
American
Millie Bobby
Foundation for
Brown.
Suicide Prevention.
Yeah, there's.
Thank you so
That's
much
kind of
for
the
the
one
300 bits.
thing that when your star is all CGI, you don't really need bring in big names all the time.
But the characters was
Oh.
important to me in it.
Yeah, I just wish they would bring back the dad from King of the Monsters because like I liked his character.
Her dad?
No character is ever gonna be better than Ken Watanabe's character because he was the best.
Yeah. Didn't he?
This is the
Oh
charity
yeah, he
we're raising
sacrificed
money
himself
for.
with
Yeah,
the
he's dead.
boom, boom, boom,
That
boom,
is
boom.
the link.
Yeah. Which I love that scene. I have an
That was a
entire
good scene.
video I am working on that is specifically about just that scene. Because I believe that is legitimately the best scene in the history of Godzilla.
Though that was literally just the same scene that happened in Armageddon, but done at the bottom of the ocean instead
Well,
of
no,
on an
the
asteroid.
reason why is if you've seen the original Godzilla, Dr. Serizawa is the one that killed Godzilla in the original movie.
What do you mean,
That's
Oliver?
And in this, it
unfortunate,
is
Mystic.
Dr. Serizawa sacrificing himself to save Godzilla.
But I just meant
There's a
Mystic
lot of
can't get into
layers
YouTube right now.
in Armageddon, he has to stay behind because the nuke won't blow up without somebody being there to blow it up, and he stays behind and blows it up, and that's the same thing that happened.
I mean,
Like
I
the
would
exact
say,
same
I
scene.
mean, in both things, it is a giant thing from space because Ghidorah is an alien.
Yeah.
Which
Well, he wasn't blowing up.
I will die on this hill.
He
The
blew up.
fact that they literally brush off Ghidorah as an alien in that movie and never bring it up again, that makes me suspicious.
Wasn't there another one that they mentioned was an alien too?
No,
I thought there was, but
Ghidorah is the only one that is an alien.
really?
In
I know
the
they mentioned it.
Monsterverse, Ghidorah is the only one that is an alien so far.
has been so long since I've seen Godzilla.
Wait, which
It's
one?
been a hot minute
Yes.
for me too. All of them.
Good answer.
It's been a
2000.
hot minute since I've seen any of them.
Godzilla 2000.
I love all of them. There's so many of them.
Like,
There are 38 movies.
there's no way you like Godzilla 2000. Come on.
38?
I like Godzilla
Yo,
2000.
oh,
Yes, that was the
welcome
first one I
on
ever
in.
saw.
We are raising
Uh.
money for
I like
the
Matthew
American
Broderick, though.
Foundation for
That's
That's not
suicide
Godzilla
Godzilla
movies?
2000. That's 1998.
That's 98. Okay. That one.
Yes,
So,
that one is just called Godzilla. There's a movie just called Godzilla 2000.
that's okay. Yeah, no,
I
Godzilla
remember
with Matthew
I think
Broderick. That
might
one.
be the only
I
one
don't
I've seen
hate that
recently.
Oh, man.
It's not Godzilla, but I don't.
I just remember how corny the
Thank
scene
you so much.
scene
for
was
the-
when
Oh,
they
yeah,
found all the
it's
eggs in the
very-
sewer.
It's very, very dated. But at the same time, it's like very, very dated.
Come
in
on,
a
Ice Cube.
series where it is a guy in a big rubber dinosaur suit fighting,
Bullish.
you know, a puppet three-headed dragon with a puppet flying moth and,
Also-
and pteranodon. You know.
Also, if you want to watch
it's pretty dated.
the Godzilla anime movie series is really good.
I've heard other things.
I like it a lot. I don't think you'd like it that
I'm-
much.
I'm
who
still
is also a very
flabbergasted
big
over the
Godzilla
number
fan,
of Godzilla movies.
continuously refers to the Ghidorah of that movie series as space ramen.
I don't think you'd like it as much because
That's
it doesn't focus
hilarious.
on the kaiju that much.
I mean,
Hi,
I
Dylan,
like
how's it going?
Kaiju and the human characters, so long as the human
That is
characters
a
are
mood
done
mystic.
well. Genesis! Oh, let's go!
Yo,
Dang it.
yeah?
What?
Oh,
Go,
What's this one?
Caesar! And I do not have my replay buffer running. Every
Sneasel.
time I have my replay buffer not running, I get my shinies.
What was it a shiny of? I totally missed
Sneasel.
it.
Sneasel.
Oh.
That's good to hear, Dylan.
Okay.
Female Sneasel.
Dude, the number of
Thank you for
shiny Sneasels
subscribing,
I have
whoever
found in
subscribed.
This game alone is obnoxious.
It's I've found so many. I mean, it's nothing compared to my shiny deerling number.
Fair.
17, by the way.
You want to? Okay, that's still not.
17 shiny gearlings?
Yes.
I had 21
Uh,
shiny
Is-
sable
wanna
eyes.
send me
Most
some
of
of
them
those?
were not even
I could
found
use
when
one of
running
those.
normal sparkle power sandwiches or normal encounter power sandwiches. Most
All
of
of my
them were
gearlings have been
found
random.
when I was Masuda hatching eggs.
Why does that
I
bird might
found
look weird?
like 3
It's
of
not
my
fair.
gearlings running from Terra Ray to Terra Ray trying to get herbs.
Stupid
Yeah, no, for
lighting.
me, it's like they don't leave me alone.
I got 21 sable eye. If that makes you feel any better.
Another shiny to go in the shiny pile of giveaways. Because yes, I have over 100 Pokemon in the shiny giveaway.
I have like a box.
Stupid crab, get away
I
from
have like 4 boxes full of
We
them.
don't
Oh,
like
that's
that.
something I could have. Well, no, I couldn't fund
I'm
for
not
that.
going to finish that sentence.
My lawyers are
I am not finishing
no,
that.
Tai. No, Tai, don't finish that sentence. Do not finish that sentence.
Why? What was the sentence finished?
Yeah, because you have
I
to
will not. I will not say.
have it on public. If your
So, to give-
subscriptions
give you
are
the full
private, it won't
context,
show.
Meta, to give you the full context,
And most
Meta,
people's are private.
I said, "Get away from me, you stupid crab," and then Tai just said,
Wait,
"What you don't
that's
like?
shiny.
I'm not gonna finish that." So you can piece together.
It's not. Why is
I
it so much
honestly
darker?
can't.
Stupid lighting in this game.
What is
Like,
the?
I
what
honestly
is
don't know
the,
where that sentence was headed. You have to remember my
Hate
brain
this
is
game.
eight.
The plural of.
I mean, I
crab.
love this game, but
That
hate
is
this
all
game.
I'll say.
Did that not look like a completely different color than all the other ones? That made no
Well,
sense.
what Pokemon?
It was Bergmite.
Well, Bergmite's shine like the legs are yellow.
Yeah, but it was like it looked completely. It was in a group, and there was one that looked completely different than all the rest. So I was like, oh, shiny.
Interesting.
But it's because the
Otherwise,
lighting in
how
this
am I
game
not
sucks.
finding any shinies?
I mean, it's
I'm
not
in
so
the
much the
same
lighting
boat as you
sucks
guys
as the
are.
lighting is dynamic, and I don't like that.
It shiny hunting Mimikyu sucks because if it's standing in the shade, it looks like it's shiny.
That's the reason I
Have you
pursued
found
that
that?
back in Ultra.
Have you found that yet?
I wasn't hunting it. I was hunting something else, and there's Mimikyus
Wait,
kept
me
popping up.
or Christian?
That was during.
Christian.
That was when I was hunting ghosts during the Halloween event,
Oh.
and Mimikyu kept popping up in the shade, and it looks shiny. So I kept running into them, because in the shade it literally looks like shiny Mimikyu does. There's something else that
Or,
does that.
uh,
Slowpoke does that. Is yes,
Slowpoke's in the sun.
Slowpoke does that as well.
I
Yeah.
didn't have too much trouble with Slowpoke.
If the lighting is off,
Oh.
if there's a group of slowpoke and one of them standing in the sun and the others aren't, the one in the sun looks shiny.
Or if it's standing by itself, even.
Nice to see you as well, Jacob.
Well, usually it's by
I
itself. I
found-
can tell the
found my
difference,
shinies
kind
I
of,
stuck
but
out
it's
this week.
when
I
it's
don't
in the
think I
group that throws
spawned a
me off.
shiny Zapdos.
Oh, I think my sandwich is done.
Mine still has a
Yeah, I
little bit of
think
I've
time.
got a
We're-
minute and
we're
45
basically-
seconds left.
I have a minute.
I've got what? how
Yeah,
many
because I
seconds
just
left?
found Duraludons, Golets, Miniors. Yeah,
Dang
these
it.
All
are
Pokemon
ice
names
types.
are already pluralized.
You love
Absolutely
Pokemon?
all are awesome.
I love Pokemon and I
Thank you
hate
so much for
Pokemon at the
thinking
same time.
Wait, what do you mean they're all pluralized to begin with? What do you mean?
The plural of Duraludon is Duraludon. The
That just
plural of
doesn't seem right.
Minior is Minior.
But like, there's evidence of them in official content saying, like, throwing an S at the.
Yeah, those are
Yep.
typos.
Very
When,
kind
Well, that's
for
like-
everyone,
I know in Gen
9.61.
1, Butch said Caterpies. That is incorrect. All Pokemon names are already plural.
Yo, Mystic made it over to Gardner.
Hey,
Nice.
Mystic, welcome in.
Nice.
How much?
We are out. We are out.
I am going to set up the next.
And-
I gotta
have 30
rejoin the
seconds.
circle.
You have 30 seconds to make it to go from tying first to taking first.
Isn't Ice Cube's eyes different when it's shiny?
Ice Cube's whole face
The
is pink.
entire
Okay.
block of ice is.
I thought it was just its eyes for some
it's
reason. but
strawberry
yeah.
flavored.
I know I've
So
seen it
true,
before.
Warrior
Actually, I
Provider
might have
9.61.
one. I have too many
I
shinies
love
to remember all
shiny
the ones
Ice
I have
Cube,
now.
it's so good. I love the pink.
I caught Ice Cube in a Master Ball in my first playthrough, so
I have several
I mean, and-
questions.
it was by accident. I was clicking through and
That answers all of that.
I was just clicking through the different ones and I hit a button too fast, so it didn't register one of the hits. And
In
I
my
mean, Master
defense,
Balls are basically completely used at this
yeah,
point
I don't
anyway.
care about them. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah, I'm literally in a server.
All right,
literally
I am
was talking about.
done.
Okay, I need to save so I don't lose my shiny. Oh yeah, Vic, how's it going?
In one of the servers I'm in, I literally talked about how I went and did a bunch of the item printer stuff, and I got 8 of the most useless ball in the game, and they were all Master Balls.
I mean, it is.
'Cause you
With
get
no roaming legendaries, there is no reason for them to exist.
Yeah.
Like, I used my least favorite Pokeball on my least favorite legendary, Mewtwo.
Sounds
I
good,
have-
Mystic.
That's
I
gonna
think
cast
I
some flack. I
used-
know it is.
I think I've used every single one of the Master Balls I've gotten, and because I said that in a server where it's competitive team building, you might actually know it. It's the
Oh,
Dusk server.
Let's.
Yeah, I
Yep.
I didn't see the exact comment, but yes, I know the server.
The owner of that server was just like, okay, now I need to build a team using only Master Balls now.
How many Latias do you have?
And
I
I'm
only
just
have
like,
2. I have the
what would I
Latias
have?
from my sword version and the Latias from my shield version. Why do
Can
you
do
think
that.
I have
Hey,
so many
Mystic.
Latias?
Actually,
I
I'm gonna
see
turn
ya.
that back on. Let's
I
turn on
see ya,
music.
Mystic.
Mystic saying that she's gonna lurk in Tiny's chat and then just pops over into my chat. You ain't
Yeah.
slick, dog. You ain't slick.
Sorry,
I see.
Wow.
I see that.
If you guys
Yeah,
haven't
I'm
done so
calling
already,
you
please
out.
don't forget to subscribe to everyone else here in the chat. Send some love over to Christian, over to Hihi, and Book
Oh,
Gardner.
sleepy. Nope, I
Yeah,
pressed the
same
wrong
thing
button.
goes for my chat as well. It goes up to everyone.
What are you doing,
You gotta
Oliver?
show the love
Slam
in the
my
community,
fingers into my
right?
desk.
These are the
My
for the
thumb
folks
hurts.
hanging out in my channel. These are the links of
Oh.
everybody.
Yeah, Mystic. I was talking about how I had talked about getting like 8 Master Balls from the item printer in the Dusk server at one.
Search.
I wasn't
Um,
summoning you. You can go away.
Charity.
No, don't go away. Don't go away. I need
You're
the
testing
chat
something?
interactions.
We crave. the
Don't forget to get
interaction.
truffle, everybody. We have
Yeah,
animated
It's
emotes in
like
chat if you get
every
truffle.
fun, yeah.
You can get
Oh, I forgot to
Polytoad.
spin the
You-
spin for the next typing.
You can get Polytoad jumping up and down or Eevee
The
clapping.
wheel of shininess.
Look at the cute little Totodile. You can get a Totodile dancing.
Thank you, Warrior, for life 9761.
Why is it not working?
Cordell is a very good bean.
Oh, I like this type.
What type
Not
is
my
it?
favorite.
Grass?
It's not my favorite.
Oh, thanks
type,
for
but I do
subscribing.
like it.
Is it fairy?
I have so many
No.
DMs. Ah.
Fairy's a good type, but it's not one of my favorite. It is
Huh?
psychic.
Solid.
Psychic
God,
is
Mr.
like my.
Brains.
second
What am I
favorite
gonna
type.
hunt?
Where do we go to nice picnic around here?
Thank you, Mystic, so much for
Oh,
the
that
subscription. It
way.
really means a lot.
Thank you very much for that.
We have that Squirtle marching as an emote as well. If you get Truffle, you can get the marching Squirtle emote.
Picnic. Today is Friday in California.
Classic.
Jade, get in here so we can start making the Californians running joke again.
I think Jade's watching the
what
baseball
joke?
game.
There's
Today
a,
is
there's a
Friday
running
in
joke we have
California.
about the Californians.
You don't know that one?
Somebody else is gonna bring Herba this
There's a
time.
running joke about the Californians, the New Jerseyans, the New Yorkers.
But what about the Ontarians?
Well, Ontario's not a part of the USA.
I know.
Yeah.
You're the
they're
outlier
not
here,
included.
Ty.
They're Canadians.
I am. I'm the only Canadian here.
Because you're Canadian.
Hey.
Oh, by the way, we have decided
Thank you,
to
Ivic.
rename
Oh, I need a.
hockey sticks to Canadian baseball bats. Your compliance is
I
not
like that.
But Canada's.
I like that.
But Canada's hockey teams suck.
Look, Mystic, we know that you're Canadian as well, but we're talking about out of the people in call, Ty is the only Canadian.
I am.
Hockey's not even actually Canadian because all the Canadian teams suck.
It's not. It's like French fries aren't even actually French.
Yeah, French fries, I believe, is actually an American thing, isn't it?
I believe they're from Belgium.
Yeah, they're like from
Mhm.
Belgium, I think.
Yep. Mystic.
Let's do this one.
I appreciate
bring
you.
red.
You can hang out in this Canadian
I have
chat
Rose.
here.
Can somebody else bring
Alright,
Herba? I don't
Mystic.
have a lot.
Fart.
Don't worry, Mystic, I do
You
appreciate
100%
you as well.
count.
Bruce,
Wait,
Bruce,
you
the fact that
100%
the
count.
salt picture is right next to the pedalil just makes me chuckle internally.
I guess I'll bring Herba.
You will never live that down, will you, Warrior for Life 9761?
They
Yeah,
are
too,
from Belgium? Okay. I thought French fries were American.
I'll bring a
China
sour.
They are
fortune
Belgian.
cookies are American. That I do know.
We did.
That
We
one I
absolutely
know.
did.
I know that because of Iron Man.
All right, bring in green this time.
I'm bringing green peppers.
Okay, I'm getting low on everything else.
You mean you haven't just gotten 9999999 million
I have-
polka dollars
I
by
have,
selling everything from the item printer?
Do you wanna
guess
bring-
I'll
do you
I
have-
use the
Sell
item
all of
printer?
my
Would you
self-bought
prefer to bring
items.
I'll use
red?
the item
Hey,
printer.
damn it,
Would you
damn it,
prefer to
damn it,
bring
damn it,
red?
damn it.
The only one I have lots of is green. I can bring red or yellow, but I've only got like 6 left of each.
Okay, that's fine. You can bring
Well, I mean,
yellow
we're not
then.
gonna do this like 17 times.
Thank you,
so-
Temper.
Yeah,
What
I'll
we're
bring
gonna do
yellow.
is like we said what
I'll
we're
bring
3
yellow.
hours and we're an hour
bring
and
yellow,
10
okay.
minutes in already. And that was
Yeah,
our
I was
first
fair,
thinking
sandwich,
3
Mystic.
hours, but
by the way.
Totally fair, Mystic.
I don't.
That was
I've
our
o-
first sandwich, by the way.
I only streamed an hour earlier, so I need to get a few hours in anyway.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Mystic has redeemed my 666.
Thank you, Temper.
laugh. So here we go.
Also hydrate.
They're not bad shinies.
Wait, is that your evil laugh?
I have like 6 of them.
Okay,
7
Sam,
of them.
I'm gonna do my evil laugh.
That's pretty darn good.
I don't have one.
It's better in person. I would do that at like I had 2 roommates back when I was in college. So it was me and 2 other people in the same room, and I would do that like at midnight after we turned out the lights for the first time,
Who's not?
and
Hey, thanks for the lights.
freaked them the hell out, and it was like, and I would do that periodically just to screw with them.
All right, then I'm bringing salt.
My evil laugh is just my normal laugh.
No kidding.
What does that say about you?
That people get creeped out when I laugh.
I mean, not where I was gonna go, but also fair point.
Ow.
The fortune cookie on a recent bus trip. It said personal mystery would be solved with a smile.
Was it
I
29
decided the
days ago?
mystery is my
Oh, that
missing
is
copy of
the
Pokemon Sun.
goal for the for the charity donations that we're doing for the month.
Absolutely.
We are. It was a charity brought to us by Christian, and for Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah, it's pinkish.
And we do like to ask that you donate to them this month instead of to us. So
That's my evil laugh.
playing the Brooks laugh.
The Brooks laugh?
I was hearing Brooks from One Piece.
I mean,
I've never seen One Piece, so I don't know what that is.
it's this.
I mean, again, I've never seen One Piece.
Question.
Yo.
I mean, I've never seen One Piece.
Nor have I.
Mudkeep and Roost have been trying to get me to watch it, though. Much like Roost,
Which mental health charity is it?
play
It is
Minecraft, which again,
American Foundation.
the motion is still on the table. If we get to 10K by the end of the year, we play Minecraft.
Oh,
I've
I'm
never
gonna be
played
starting
Minecraft before,
this
by the way.
weekend.
You've never played Minecraft, really?
Nope. I'm not a creative mind person. I'm very smooth brain.
I like creative stuff.
Dude,
I'm creative and like I can write stories, but like I'm not build creative.
Meta, I've been playing it for the past couple days just to
What do I wanna
refamiliarize
go-
myself with it. Because I said to my chat that if I hit 250 subs by the end of my sleep block, I would do some content on Minecraft. So I've been working on it, just trying to refamiliarize myself with it these past couple days. I'll show you how creative my side is.
I mean, again,
And
I
it's
just
very
lack.
Oh, I should play
I
music.
just lack the necessary creative impulses.
Oh, what am I gonna hunt for this?
Oh, did we?
I don't know.
Why am I
I
getting a
haven't figured
phone
it
call
out
this
yet.
time?
What the heck do I even hunt?
I am big same here.
You know, I'm
Hello?
just gonna go back to where I was before. Just go to Glaciadio Mountain. What
Oh,
killed the
Gardevoir and
dinosaurs?
Bronzong?
The ice age.
Okay, Meta's hunting for Gardevoir. That's an obvious choice.
No, I'm going for Bronzong.
Come on. No need to be shy. You're hunting Gardevoir.
I actually despise that thing. I'm going for Bronzong because Steel Psychic is the best.
That's weird.
Steel Fairy is better.
You're out of line, but you're right. Remember, Gardevoir
In
doesn't
terms
appear
of-
during the night.
True.
It's a daytime
Well-
exclusive spawn. Why else would I go to Glaciadio Mountain if it's to hunt Gardevoir if it's at a time where it doesn't exist? I just go to Kitakami.
I don't need
I don't know
Esperanza,
what
but
time it is in your game.
It's the same time!
Not necessarily.
We are in
I
the
just
same
made it-
time zone!
time zone doesn't
Time zone don't mean
matter
anything.
in this.
It's based off of your Switch's clock.
Yes, and my clock is synced up to real life time.
Mine's in Australia, so.
Why?
Well, I got
Welcome back.
Outbreak
Nixie.
preserving or something?
no, it's because when I got Violet Australia time to play it early.
Well, no, I mean, all the games all came out at the exact same time.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
The DLCs do, the games don't.
You missed a couple, not of me.
The games come out midnight of
Having a
whatever your
couple
time zone
nights,
is. The DLCs come out the same time.
Are you sure? Because I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they all come out at the exact same time.
Nope, because I played it early. The DLCs come out
Yeah, I think-
based off Japanese time. All games come out at midnight wherever your time zone is. All DLCs come out
Yeah.
Japanese time.
Interesting.
And so you just make your. The only issue is it doesn't allow you to use like a US card or anything. So, but I have friends in Australia, so
A US what?
you can't like use a US debit card or credit card to buy the game.
Interesting.
So I get a friend to buy me
Also,
gift
Fennec,
cards in
yes, we're
Australia.
gonna be doing-
I'll
and send
probably
them
be
money
doing
and-
Minecraft on Sunday.
Yeah, the way that it works is that it's like a certain time during the day is like every 30 minutes when it alternates Tenchi. But it is at a specific time it will either be day or night. Like say, 4:30 p.m. it will be daytime in this game, and then at 5 it will be nighttime, and then at
Yeah,
Fine.
I'm
Christian's
Pretty
pretty
using
sure
us
it's actually a
Aussie time.
70-minute cycle.
I mean, more or less, it's a generalization, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a 70-minute cycle. You get 30
It's a
minutes of
72-minute
daytime.
cycle, but yes.
72?
Generalizations. Yes, because
Okay.
it is a 3-minute transition between, not 3-minute transition?
No, I
No, because
believe it's a
daytime,
5-minute transition.
day and night are both 33 minutes apiece, and then there's a 3-minute dawn and dusk transition.
So that would be yes. That sounds
Jenna
good.
Bronson!
Yeah,
Let's
72.
go!
Why?
Alrighty.
I am
Damn.
getting schooled in this one. What the heck?
Dang.
I
Big
mean, it is
thing.
the bell, so you are getting schooled.
For those that didn't see
Have a good
the
one,
last
Ivy.
time I did this, I was like rampaging through getting shiny.
I used
I
up
got, like,
all my
2
shiny
every
luck
sandwich.
Tuesday.
I always get
That is what
destroyed
we
when I
like
do a
to
shiny
call
race.
RNG whiplash.
I used up all my shiny luck on Tuesday.
Why are
Taking the
some floors
lead.
spawning?
As I told you, Steel Psychic best. I will not hear this Steel Psychic slander.
Aw, hello, Panda.
The bell.
I don't want a shiny
Actually,
flittle.
sorry. Iron Valiant, your special defense is non-existent. This thing is like is literally 1/3 of your level, and you're taking that much damage from it.
Flittle, I don't need you. Go away.
You want to know something funny that I just realized between last time I did this and this time?
What's another
that?
psychic type that I could go for?
Last time I was also the only Scarlet player.
Well, it's because
Which is
Violet's the
funny 'cause
best game,
everyone
so
says
most people.
Violet's the worst version.
Well, it's the better version.
I've done this now twice with 6 different people, and they were all Violet players.
When I do hide and seek, most people that join are Violet players as well.
I know, and I actually have a friend who did not buy Scarlet version purely because they did not like Koraidon runs on like its.
That's
Beat.
fair.
It does.
I didn't
The
try.
animation is
They
kind of
do
weird for it.
not like it, and they prefer like Miraidon having like the wheels.
It is better.
I'm
It does look better.
Big
It's
Sam on that
smoother.
one.
Like
Yeah, it does look nicer, but But I'll
it
be honest,
doesn't
I did my
bother
first
me
playthrough
as much.
Scarlet,
I
so-
know that they are like also like very OCD, I guess.
It is
I like
slightly
Koraidon's
off.
design. I think it's way. I think Koraidon's design is way cooler than Miraidon, but Miraidon is way better in battle.
Yeah.
Like again, it goes into the whole thing as I said before. Special attackers are way better than physical attackers just because they have better move pools.
work from noon to 8. You might be able to catch the tail end of it then, because I'll be streaming.
Oh
at my
right,
normal
there's
time on
Spoink here as
Tuesday.
well.
My Excadrill would like to have a word with you.
Nixie said GG's, by the way, on the.
I mean, I'm using an Excadrill in my Scarlet Draft League right now, Christian, so I'm well aware what Excadrill does. But comparatively, special attackers are generally at more of an advantage than a physical attacker.
Yeah,
because they
I
have
don't know.
wider movement.
Somehow I mainly end up with physical mons on my competitive teams, though.
I mean, there's a lot of good physical attackers. It's just, again, generally special attackers have better move pools. Like, look at Koraidon's move pool, and then look at Miraidon's. Miraidon, Solar Beam, Dazzling Gleam, Flash Cannon, Parabolic Charge, Overheat, Power Gem.
My
Got really good move pool.
or
And then you got like Koraidon, it doesn't even get Fire Punch or Solar Beam.
I think it's because
It gets Flare Blitz, so.
Yeah, but Flare Blitz is a very big penalty on you.
but some of the best duo moves are your earthquakes and your rock slides and
Yes, that combination is like specifically called Edgequake, because like Stone Edge and Earthquake, but it's the same type, same coverage as Rock Slide and Earthquake. It's Slide Quake or Edgequake.
well, just rock slides really good because of the
Yeah,
flinches and
I
hitting
like
both
of
mons. And
them, different purposes, but yeah, they're both very.
that's what
very good.
because I use Excadrill so much in Pokerogue right now because so many double battles pop up and Excadrill has rock slide and earthquake. So it just hits both.
Oh my gosh!
I love Excadrill.
Incineroar gives me
I
nightmare
plan on doing
flashbacks.
Pokerogue eventually, but right now
It's
I'm still
addicting.
in my Radical Red playthrough, so.
Pokerogue's so addicting.
Incineroar just gives me trauma flashbacks.
My Excadrill has 4 soft sands on it that I got one time, and it's so
Soft
broken.
Sands?
Yeah, it's so good.
I mean, I have no clue what any of that means because I don't play Pokerogue.
It's basically
I don't
having
either.
4
I
soft
don't
sands in game.
understand how you can.
So
I don't
it's a
understand how you
20%
put
boost
multiple
and a
items.
20%.
Actually, I
boost
think
and a
it's 10. I think it's
20%
10%
That's a
per.
lot.
I think it's 10% per boost per.
I thought it was a 20% boost, unless they
And,
changed
and
that.
Poke Rogue, I think it's 10% though, because it's
Okay.
a max of 50. Because you can have a max of 5.
Okay. Because I know in the main games it originally was a
It
10%
might-
boost, and then they buffed it in, I believe it was Gen 4.
Not everything, and yeah. So, but because I know a lot of this, because I know they're all max 50. Because I have Twisted Spoons on my
How did I just have my outbreaks?
Psychic
I'm
mon.
surprised
What?
too, Warrior for Life 9761.
Am I? Oh, I know what's going on.
What?
What?
Why am I
Just
entering a
had my
Pokemon? You have
outbreaks
to see its
changed.
eyes.
You have your time
I
skewed,
forgot.
didn't you?
I forgot I was doing some time jumping earlier to try to get some more herbs.
Fair.
Skill issue.
You don't need to change the time.
No, you did change the time to change the date.
Yeah, you just click through a bunch and it resets it.
If you change the time, it actually like resets the minute. So even if you just tick up, like, you know, go and just run through the whole thing, it actually will like heavily offset your time.
I just click A through the time and it resets the day. So I don't change it at all.
I honestly, I've said this every time.
Where's
I play
Ugly
Scarlet
Fish?
Violet and I fly.
I'm
I
gonna go.
did not legitimately believe they would ever give us infinite flight abilities in this game.
I still haven't unlocked it because I haven't bothered to beat
Like
Blueberry.
after,
It's worth it.
like after
Tai, how many
how
times do I
people
gotta
like
tell you? You gotta do it.
exploited the hell
I
out of that
will.
in
I just keep
Legends
putting it
Abacus
off.
for just shiny hunt with ease. I legitimately thought they were taking that flight away, and is why like you can only glide in this game like for a short time on Miraidon or Koraidon to punish people who just to punish like the community as a whole for like the exploiting of shiny hunting in Legends Abacus.
Well, that's because in Legends you can fly around and just listen for the sound and then land and catch
Yeah.
it. You can't do that in this, so.
We have again the same general principle of, well, you guys, you know, shiny hunting was that way. Okay, well, we're just gonna like prevent you from being able to fly around, and then they did this, which I was pleasantly surprised to be wrong.
I'm hunting the meta
Yeah.
fish.
All right, thank you for joining us tonight, though, Fennec.
And also, yes, I refuse to call that game by its actual name. Pokemon Llama Apocalypse.
I don't like the
That
game,
is-
so.
That is
Same.
quite the name.
I do not. Like, that game kind of to me falls into the same category as Gen 1, as in games that have an overinflated reputation because any criticism of them is basically laughed out of existence.
I tell people I don't like them. I can understand why people like the games.
I mean,
It's
for
not like
me,
Gen 2. Gen 2, I think people only like it but nostalgia, and I hate people saying it's the best games because it's the worst games, and they will not take otherwise.
For me, a large part of it is that the Dex grind is one of my least favorite things about Pokemon, and that is a game where its entire play premise is Dex grind, and there's like non-existent battles.
I just don't like a lot of story in my video games.
Really? So you follow the Miyamoto
I-
school of thought?
I'd rather. If I want to know the story of a game, I'll watch YouTube videos on it. I don't want to read. I don't want to
Fair
read or
enough.
watch it myself. Because if
So,
I'm playing a
I'll be
game, I want to
honest,
play a game.
what-
If I'll watch a TV show or a movie if I want to watch something with story.
I mean, mood. I agree with that, definitely.
enough.
But I can
do
also
kinda
understand why
have
people
the-
enjoy it. I'm not saying that.
I do have a soft spot for it, partially because shortly after it came out, I went into a big mental downward spiral, and it was just nice and relaxing for me to just come home from work, boot it up, and just fly around.
Yeah.
I think that sort of is like the bit of extreme of like why people like the game so much is that
Super. Oh.
it was the first Pokemon game in probably a decade where the community was not actively trying to drag down mood before it released. Like it was the first Pokemon game in a decade where you basically didn't get laughed at or mocked for saying good things about it.
It also came out right after BDSP, which people hate for
Which
some
I mean,
reason. So
that's another whole separate matter altogether, where it goes into this sort of thing that I've said before: is you could go watch one of the worst movies ever made, but you're there with your friends, you have a good time, you know, laughing and joking with your friends. You'll think the movie was the greatest thing in the world. or you can see the best movie ever made and be in like a really bad mood because something happened that was completely out of your control, and you're gonna think the movie was bad.
Come on.
And it's all because like your outlook going into it front-loaded a certain mentality.
I don't know why I'm hunting this.
I mean, that's fair.
And again, I think a large part of it was is that people were mentally building up Legends so much,
Yeah.
they wouldn't
Hey, Wario.
allow themselves to see any problems with it because they liked
Oh,
the
no, I'm not gonna do
idea
that.
of the game so much more than the actual game idea that no, we can't criticize this thing because what if they never make another like it?
I would, you know, it would be hilarious though
Wario,
if
I'm not
the
gonna do that because I can't do it like Christian
if
can.
if Legends AZ
doing it.
didn't have megas in it, everybody would be pissed, and I think it would be hilarious.
I honestly hope it doesn't. Like,
It would be
I'm
so
thinking
funny.
What they're gonna do with megas?
I hate
is
megas,
basically
so
what
I'm
they did
fine
in
with it.
Legends, Abacus with the alphas, where you can fight them,
Yeah.
but when you beat them, they lose like the damage reduction, they lose the damage bonus,
Yeah.
and they lose all of that stuff. And it's just okay, it's just a tall version of regular Pokemon.
Megas suck anyway, so
I agree.
I'm not a mega fan.
See, I don't mind them,
it's
but I don't like the lore behind them.
megas would be amazing if every Pokemon had a mega.
Well, the thing is, at that point, then it completely destroys the whole purpose of why they existed for fan service.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying they could be good if like every Pokemon has Terra, so Terra's good.
Like
Terra's the best, but
And everyone had access to Z moves, but people still.
Z moves also suck. Yeah,
well, again, the reason why
Z
people
moves
didn't
suck.
like Z moves is because you could not use megas until you beat the game. That is more so the pettiness of the community in some ways vocally, which we gotta remember. The vocal part of the community is a fraction of a fraction of a fraction of the community. That the people who got upset about that are actually like the tiny sliver minority.
Come on, you stupid ugly
But it gives
fish.
an overall
Yeah, it's
impression
like
'cause
it's
they're
like the
only
10%.
voice.
Hi, Jackson, how are you?
Of the 1%ers.
Yes.
But they're also the most. But they're also the most out there about it.
Yes.
It's
So
called
it
the
gets the
loud
most attention.
minority.
Exactly. Which is the reason why
I
like,
actually
they
had-
they are a tiny fragment of it. It's the whole reason why like the boycott Sword and Shield for the Dexit thing never took off. Because the people who are making a fuss about it are a tiny fraction of the entire overall community, when 99.999% of the community just doesn't really care.
You should have seen the number of people that came after me when I said BDSP was better than Heart Gold Soul Silver, though.
Yeah. Again, it's the people
Wait,
who are
whoa,
motivated
hold up,
to do
what?
that are the most vocal, but there's so few of them.
Hold up. Go. I gotta go back to what Christian said. What did they say?
So many
I
people,
agree with them.
so many people came after me when I said BDSP are actually better games than Heart Gold Soul Silver.
Oh.
I got like death threats and stuff.
I entirely agree they're
I
better
wouldn't
games.
go to that extreme. I'd be willing to like
They're
debate with you about it.
people don't like BDSP because they're not platinum remakes, but
Yes.
they are Diamond and Pearl remakes. They are
The funniest thing is that it actually
they're
does
good
include
games.
everything gameplay-wise platinum added, except for the Cyrus
Yeah.
like battle again.
BDSP are good games. The only thing wrong with it is
Yes.
they are ports. So it's not made for diagonal movement, and the diagonal movement breaks the game. But
Yes.
if
Like,
you don't think about that, then the games
like,
are
the
actually really
thing
good.
is,
They look
the
amazing.
question I always ask people is, if you are going to say that if the game had the look of
I'm doing okay,
platinum, that
Jackson.
makes it a better game, even if none of the gameplay changes, you're
Yeah.
petty.
BDSP are the best looking Pokemon games, in my opinion.
I agree. But one of the things is that the distortion world adds nothing. Like, I love the distortion world. It is one of my favorite locations in the entire series, from the atmosphere. But the problem with it is a 15-minute long hallway
Yeah.
where there is nothing
Welcome back, Ash.
in there. And if you imagine they included that in, BDSP, and you're literally walking in a straight line for 15 minutes, do nothing. Like, sure, it would look really, really cool, but then you replay it.
Stupid
it's boring,
fish.
and it's boring. There's
That's
a
all right,
reason why,
Nixie.
if you ever like randomize an emulator of Platinum, there's a specific option when you import a Platinum file when you're randomizing it. Skip distortion world. That is an actual option that pops up.
You'll be right back. Sounds
Oh,
good.
I've never seen that. Is that
Yeah.
on the Universal Randomizer?
Universal, yeah.
Yep, in the Universal Pokemon Randomizer.
It's on the last
import a
page.
Platinum save file. One of the options for miscellaneous like changes.
Yeah, it's under
like
miscellaneous,
your
so
shop being, changed and everything like that. Is skip distortion world.
Most games have something unique on that last page.
Yeah, and it goes entirely into, and the simple fact that exists tears down the entire idea of the distortion world is good, because so
Where's-
many people.
Where the heck
have
is this
a
fish?
desire
I'm
to
going
simply
somewhere else.
Skip it, because it is a hallway. Again, it's atmospheric as hell. But there is no amount of HD
Going back here.
graphicization that would ever be able to replicate the first time someone saw that back on the DS.
I will admit, like, I love the design of it. But you're right, it does get boring if you
Yeah.
replay.
And like that, and again, that's the thing.
Isn't
Is-
it just your eyes that are different?
If it had more of like a puzzle aspect to it, like the Seafloor Cavern did in Sapphire, Ruby, and Emerald, I think I would like it better.
Well, the thing is, even in there, you still battle like Maxie and Archie in there, and you still battle other people in there. There's items.
Why do you
there's
keep eating
gems,
apples?
There's more in there.
Oh, most definitely.
Again, it's not.
Just look
You're
for this.
basically walking.
Ooh, I know where I could go hunt.
And making a couple twists and turns. And again, yes, you need HMs there, but you need HMs. You need it already. With
I am
this,
having
it's
no luck.
again, it's atmospheric, and I love it. But
It's just I think that they probably put a little too much into trying to build it.
well,
They
the
didn't think
thing
about
is,
putting in
a
the
lot
extra-
of what they did in the Distortion World is basically prototype testing for the camera angles in black and white.
Wait,
Oh yeah, I definitely.
That is completely fair. I did not
They
even
were.
think about that.
You're
They
not
were
psychic
trying to
type, Golduck.
push what they could do. Because that's something that you will actually see in a lot of Pokemon games. They will include little things here and there that, push the bounds of what the games can actually do, and then include those in the next games in an expanded version. And I feel that they try to do a bit too much in the Distortion World. Like, if you instead had, like, if there were, if like you found Pokemon in the Distortion World that were Pokemon that were in Turnback Cave, or there were items in there, that'd be cool. But it's atmospheric, but it's empty.
I feel
It's
like
point.
if they had like even if it was like the unknowns you can find in there, I feel like that could make it better.
Yeah, like
I mean, you can already find them in the Celestic Ruins, but
yes. Just
Like,
even I love the Distortion Worlds, but again, I am a believer in you can't just praise what you love into oblivion.
Be
'Cause
brown, you
then
stupid
it'll never
bird.
be fixed, it'll never be improved.
correct.
Like,
What?
I love Godzilla, but
That-
I will critique that series.
That's why I don't want another Gen 2 remake, because everybody praises Gen 2 so much, and I know they're not going to fix the issues with it.
It's the same thing as I am with Gen 1. Like, Gen 1 is a thing like that immunity from criticism needs to be torn down purely because there do exist many fundamental issues in that game, and the game could be amazing, but the fundamental issues
Thank you,
that
Tay
hold
Tay
it
Taylor,
back are never
subscription.
addressed by the community.
Means a lot. Make sure to check out all the channels, everybody.
Absolutely.
Why
And,
am
and
I?
don't get me wrong, like Gen 1
Come on,
is
mommy, shine,
definitely
mommy.
buggy and needs to be fixed, and there's a whole lot that I feel like I definitely agree that they should do more with it.
Yes.
But like when they do the remakes, they basically just do the same thing. They
Is that
basically
the
just
sun?
copy
That's the
and
sun.
paste
They
it.
poured it over. Yes.
Yeah.
Think
And that's why,
what
even
people
though I
like.
love Eevee, and I'm grateful that they finally made a main series game where Eevee is a starter, I feel like it's still one of the worst games in existence for Pokemon.
Yeah.
Because
The
it's,
funny
like,
thing
it's
is, I
basically a
will
one-to-one.
actually say, I think Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee are the best
Yo.
iterations of Kanto.
Well, they are the best
Ooh,
Kanto
I'm
games.
sorry, I didn't
The
see
reason
what...
why I think they're the best iterations of Kanto is it is the only Kanto game where the physical special split exists.
I think we're going till about 10 p.m.
Yeah,
I mean,
Eastern.
so
Which the reason I say
That's Wrath
that
has a
is
great shiny. It's
there are
brown though.
so many Pokemon
It's okay. I just don't like brown.
that have a
Bigger.
horrible stat distribution for the original way moves were programmed. You know, the biggest example.
Have you watched the new Kaiju anime, Warrior?
Two stabs were both physical.
yeah,
And
and it
it
was
was
a
a
special
massive
attack.
special glass cannon.
Is that what that's
They were
from? That sounds like a
no physical water.
What's it called? Kaiju 08? Kaiju.
And there was very
Is that what
limited
that's
on
from?
flying moves that it can learn as well.
There's no flying moves it learns.
Doesn't it learn fly?
Nope.
No, it never. No, I was thinking of bounce, but bounce wasn't even in Gen 1.
Yep, it only gets bounce in, I believe, Sword and Shield.
I want to watch that anime, but I just haven't taken the
you
time.
know,
yet.
See, I do feel that Gyarados should have been a
There's
Dragon
a lot of
type.
people that just have these absolutely just shaft and like Cloyster. It's a physical destroyer, like a physical bolt with great physical attack. Both of its stabs are special.
Oh yeah.
You know, and there's a lot of Pokemon that end up suffering in that way, and they can't really do anything. But with the physical special split existing, it allows
Want a
the
Blizzard? No,
most
thank you.
access from the player.
Too many
Pokemon.
calories.
What it also does is this.
Thank you, though.
It is also the most difficult Kanto game. Because it is the only Kanto game where the NPCs actually have good movesets. Like, Misty, her Starmie, the second gym, has Skull. Yes.
Shiny seat? I don't have a shiny. You see a shiny, or did you get a
Look
shiny?
back at Gen 1 where Blue's
Oh, and
Ride
Pokerogue?
had, like,
Nice.
what, Horn Attack as like his like second most powerful move.
Shinies boost your
That's
luck,
the way-
so
that's the way that the
they're really
EA
good to
was
get.
programmed back in Generation 1
Yeah,
as
like
well.
you have these horrible. You had Pokemon that had like their that had either no stab, a base 60 power stab, or had a move like Leer in a champion fight.
And on top of that, you also had like they had agility.
Oh.
Oh,
and
that was
they
that's
would-
that's the infamous Gen 2 one. No, that's Gen 2 with Lance.
No, I'm not necessarily in the Elite Four and Champion. I'm just saying that.
Oh yeah, in
because
general.
I'm saying
yeah.
in general.
Stupid bird.
They can have like
Wait,
agility.
are you
and you
blue?
can send a poison type out.
No,
but
you're not
because
different.
agility is psychic, they go for agility.
Yep. But then there's also the badge boosts, which, you know, that was, you had a 12.5% stat boost.
Oh, Tai literally just crashed everything. It looks like
What the heck?
he's not in call anymore.
Uh-oh.
Nixie's saying that it looks like his stream crashed.
That's not good.
Probably lost
Maybe-
I'm
internet
gonna
connection.
message him.
Maybe their
I'm gonna
power
message
went
him
out or
real quick.
something?
Or lost internet.
Or internet went out?
It's one of those two
Good.
things, most likely.
I'm gonna message him.
Yeah, no, it's just, it's...
I couldn't get Meta's twin to shine.
Oh, his PC crashed.
Oh,
Whoa,
that
that's
sucks.
not good.
Well, at least with the PC
No, it's
crashing, you should
not.
be able to just turn it back on and be good. Luckily, the sandwich is almost done anyway.
How much time do we got left? Oh yeah, we got like 3 minutes.
Yeah.
It's so weird that for me with my setup right now because I have everyone's chats open. That if I want to look at the sandwich timer, I actually have to look at my other monitor because I can't see it on the monitor with my gameplay.
It's such a scuffed setup, I'm imagining.
How do you not?
Oh,
It's
I'll
on the
send you
same.
a screenshot.
It's on the
Would
same
love
screen
to
as the
see
game.
this.
What do you mean? Hey, Doorman, how's it going?
Hey, Norman.
I can send you a screenshot if you want.
Is my stream
Nixie's-
messing up?
Nixie's volunteering to take,
Mine should be good.
Tai's place.
Alright.
No, Nixie doesn't shiny hook for content anymore.
That's not fully true.
She told me that she was that she was stopping hunting. Like she still has some content already pre-recorded for it, but she says she's not gonna do it as often. If at
Yeah,
all.
she stopped doing it. I mean, I don't do it much either myself.
I mean, I I just do the Dynamax Adventures.
Yeah,
Really
I do DAs once a week, and that's about it. Every once in a while, I'll do
You got back into it again. Well, that would have been nice to know, Nixie.
every once in a while I'll do
Otherwise, I
a
would have invited you.
what you call it.
Wow.
I'll do a vertical stream of shiny hunting because it gets a ton of views. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably going
I
to be
feel like
doing,
it's
like
boring
more.
content.
Eventually, I'm gonna get back to doing like the Scarlet Violet shiny huntings for the living shiny decks.
I messed
But
with you,
the
Nixie.
plan for that is
Yeah, I
like
figured it was
one,
recent.
and if the Dynamax Adventures start not really doing as well.
My PC crashed. Rip.
Well, that's a problem.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Golduck,
So-
you're not psychic. I don't care what everybody thinks. You are not psychic. Stop spawning.
So are we
Oh.
like just like to restart, resume the stream before or like this last sandwich or something?
And there's only a minute left.
Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about this sandwich.
Yeah, we can just go on to another map.
Well, your sandwich should still be good, right? Because you're switched in it.
Well, yeah, like the thing, like do they just start a new stream and continue from there?
Yeah.
Shiny!
Unfortunately,
well
Last
done.
minute!
unfortunately, it's not like YouTube where you can just go live on the same stream again. But
No.
Yeah. So what
I'll
shiny
tell
did
you
you
when
get?
I catch it. I'll tell you when I catch it.
All right.
I spent
It's
too
what
much
I've been
time
looking
looking
for
for.
such a long time.
I spent too much
Did
time
anything
looking for
new?
Meta's twin, and I couldn't find it.
Splank!
Nice.
Oh, nice. I was looking at that earlier,
Nicely
but I was like, you
done.
know what? I'm just gonna go to something else.
Yeah, I moved on from. I was
From
hunting.
Bouncy, baby!
I was hunting Bruxius for a long time. And I was
Sorry,
like,
folks, my PC crashed. I'm so sorry.
Oh, did you
It's
go live again?
okay.
Yeah.
It is technical glitchiculties.
I'm hunting
I just
mommy
had
right
way
now,
too
so
many things going.
I'm sorry. What was that, Christian?
talk to Sly.
Oh man, now
Talk
it's
to
I'm
saying-
Sly.
sorry. What was that, Christian?
I'm hunting Ndidi.
Now it's
Okay, I was
saying
going to say, if you're on
device
the other
already in
one,
use.
I would need to hunt you down and eviscerate you.
What
but I
other
don't know
one?
if this is semi. That's
Oh,
at least
Gardevoir?
tolerable.
No, I'm hunting Ndidi.
Oh, it's not marked, but oh well.
It was funny. Sly asked what his he asked Meta and I what his favorite pseudo was, and I just sat there thinking of what a waifu pseudo existed. Like,
my
oh,
What
nope.
a waifu pseudo?
Because Sly is huge into waifu mon, so
Sly is a simp.
yeah.
That's all you need to know.
Dude, trust me, trust me. Sly was one of the first people that I talked with after meeting him. I found that out the first time I ever talked with Sly.
Yep. He puts the simp in simple.
He wasn't that bad when we first streamed together, but that was also like
Yeah,
three
yeah,
and
no, that got revealed gradually.
we first streamed together 3 years ago, so
Yeah,
I will
I
say
think
this.
it's been like 2 years ago.
mine was 3 years ago this month. We had did something for charity. I forgot what it was, but
My community has grown exponentially since October, and that's because I met Christian at AWA.
I'm having trouble
Right.
with my capture card. It's just not working.
happy I could help, I guess. Don't know what I did, but
Capture card just flatlined.
Well,
capture
because
card
of you,
is-
Christian, and your community of other streamers, I got to meet more Pokemon streamers and
Well, yeah,
be able to
that's-
branch out, meet new people.
meeting other content creators is huge. Huge.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and by doing that, I have grown. Like my subscriber count has grown more in the past like 5 months than it has in the past 3 years combined.
I've almost
Yeah,
got as many.
that's how I was when I like started meeting people as well. It very much does help.
I already have more subscribers this year than I had all of last year, so
Nice.
that's because of vertical streaming.
I was-
It's shorts mainly, but you know.
Yeah, same.
Oh,
I mean,
dude,
I've
I've been
gained
on the shorts
about-
grind. I will tell you, I've
Ooh,
been trying to make.
I need to
sure
make sure I
get a
get-
short out every day, since like the beginning of February. I've been having shorts go out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've been noticing the shorts have not been doing as well, at least for me. The shorts
Yeah, mine died down too.
Fantastic.
Mine has too a little bit, but
My
it's not
vertical,
bad.
so my vertical streams don't technically do. It depends on what statistic you look at. Watch view duration and views and stuff don't do well, but I always gain like multiple subscribers. So
Yeah, the subscriber count is
And
more
the
important.
camera to work.
I'm
I
waiting
care
to
more about
start a
average
new
view
YouTube
duration
circle
than
in
anything.
case if Tai can't get his capture.
Yeah, it's things are just.
Oh, I might need to reopen your chat. I might need to
I
reopen
mean,
your chat.
if the thing like doesn't work, I mean, I'm good to maybe reschedule this and do this a different day. You know, Stream
I'm
Vengeance.
so sorry.
Check out the charity, everybody.
So
Or we could
sorry.
just get somebody else in here.
Nah.
I'm messing.
I don't know what's going on.
Since we're waiting, I'm gonna
Cam,
remux my short real quick.
yeah.
Pop out chat.
My webcam.
I mean, I'm gonna go get some more water in that case.
Yeah.
What short did I
Webcam's
say
not
something
even,
funny in?
Working right now.
I need a funny one.
Oh,
I think
dude, that
this
sucks.
is funny.
Dude, look, man, no hands.
You're somebody else, Nixie. I know you are.
Look,
probably
ma,
squeeze
no
in
hands
every
and no
other
darling.
screen.
I don't dance. I'm with.
Is mayonnaise an instrument? It can be, Wario. It definitely can be. Anything can be an instrument if you wanted to.
All right.
Another shiny.
Game's now working.
How are you getting so many shinies?
Now got to sort out the webcam issues.
Oh. Man, working out can give you energy, but until you get into a regimen of it, it destroys my energy. A shiny pearl.
Spinning even when I'm gone is great.
How's your drift? Like, I have bad drift, and that doesn't happen to me.
It's too funny. Like I don't know.
We just
why.
turned on automatic. What? How does that even happen?
What?
Nixie's Wii just turned on by itself.
Ghosts.
That's
That is
terrifying.
wild.
Nixie, I'm gonna say this once. Get the salt.
Your switch. Get an exorcist.
There's a bus stop outside my house,
Exactly.
and they wake me up in the morning.
You need
the
to put
exorcist.
salt
I might be able to
around
get some
that
good
Wii.
sleep.
You need to
There's
do
a
it
bunch of drift
now.
loons, though. Oh. I'm gonna use the
like
drift loon video
my-
where I
my
said I wanted to kidnap
channel
kids.
Growth in the last, year and last like few months. Yeah, we've
Prolong was
grown
random?
by
Oh, shiny up
like
eggs.
900 people in the last.
Oh, that was the thing.
Yo. Technically 4 months, because like we finished the 4th month, so it's like really the start of the 4th, so it's 4 months. We gained that many people, and that's with over 600 of
we don't
that
want Pokemon
being
to be alive.
literally the
That's
last.
That's just the whole point. Most basic Pokemon Magikarp. An egg Kitsy? Did you want to trade the egg Kitsy? The Earth would be no more. I would like a bunch of Drifloons though.
Not exactly.
Right.
In many different words.
What is going wrong with this webcam? Like it just says no.
I'm good for a rematch on a future date.
I mean, I can easily do it without a webcam. That's not an issue. It just sucks for people.
Yeah.
My webcam has issues sometimes, and I have to just go in
Tiny's
OBS,
webcam said it's quitting time.
deactivate it, and reactivate it.
Sure did.
Nixie.
Yeah, no, like,
Well,
I'm
not a
gonna send
webcam,
you
but-
guys like the whole overall graph of the channel growth, like since the lifetime of the channel in the Discord group chat.
I can't look at that graph for me because my channel was created in 2010.
Technically, my channel's been active since like 2008, but I haven't used it until like
Yeah, but the
3 years ago.
the stupid subscriber graph shows from when your channel was created. It doesn't matter when you first start making content, so the graph is unreadable.
Well, the thing is, you can also set it to a custom time frame.
Only on your computer, though. When I look on my
Yeah.
phone, it's annoying. Yeah.
The day I started streaming was July like July, I believe, like July 17th or something. Is like the first.
You
day
don't
I
know your
streamed.
exact stream date?
I don't remember mine. It was November
I
something.
don't. Well, I mean, I can go look it up, but I remember like it was a super stuffed stream. But it's like the growth didn't start until like a month, like 2 months after. And my channel is overall like almost 6 years old, and all the growth started happening within the last like 3 years.
Why do you keep getting shinies, Jackson?
I mean, in retrospect, you guys probably have been streaming a lot longer than I have.
Come on.
I mean, I know a lot of people that have actually been streaming less time than I have, and their channels have gotten a lot bigger. It's as
Hey,
much
Sword,
like,
how are you? Hey, Fairman, how are you? Yes, we're shiny hunting for charity.
Yeah, luck is a thing. Luck kind of plays a role in it, but there's also like the whole pushing it in the algorithm deal.
Yes, it is. No,
Yeah.
it's. I mean, a lot of it is luck. A lot of it is, knowing topical content to make and putting the effort into it is one thing. But I mean, the other thing is, you can put all the work in the world into making a great video, great stream. But if the algorithm just doesn't push it out, people are not going to see it.
Yeah,
Exactly. Which comes from the interaction, which is all dependent on the viewers, which means you gotta get lucky on your viewer count.
Which again, that's the reason why I say like it. As much as I hate saying this, like when people say work hard and that, like, and the viewers will come, it's like that's not really the case. It's really just blind luck. It's like putting the right video out at the right time of the day. Like my Fossil Fighters video that I posted years ago, that like exploded extremely well and like is consistently getting in new people. But another Fossil Fighters video I did that basically like a similar topic for the sequel, like it's just dead. It's complete luck, and it's one of the reasons why when people say oh yeah do what you love and the channel will grow, like the reason why the channels that do well say that is because what they like doing is what is popular, or they just got lucky in the algorithm. For every success story you see, you don't see like the 10 that weren't successes.
Yep. Oh, most definitely.
Which is like it's the reason why that logic kind of breaks down. It's like it is because like we like to think if you work on your own merits then it will succeed, but like it's really blind luck.
See, luck is like
there's a lot that goes into it.
I'd say luck is like 50% of the algorithm for us.
Yes.
But then 25% would be our own hard work and determination, and then the other 25 is just having the community with other creators.
Yes, that I would say is a very good breakdown of it.
Absolutely.
But
especially for the content that we make where it's Pokemon based and there's like a lot of people that does it. You need to have like that core community that helps you grow off of each other.
Yes, it very, very much is that. Like, hey, stop
right,
spinning.
I'm just gonna do no webcam because I can't get it.
Yeah, there is a point where that does help, but having that community base does help. So that is
sorry,
very
folks.
true.
My webcam.
I even see an argument being made for like a 30-20 on 30% merit, 20% community, or 30% community, 20% merit. But
yeah, I would say
those other two things make up that other 50%.
That number depends on the size of your channel.
Yeah, the merit thing, I think sometimes a little. Again, it goes it fluctuates for every person, because like there's people who like not exactly, I mean, nothing slight against this, but like a Nuzlocke. It's very low intensity.
Yes, you do, Sword.
It's go in, load up a Nuzlocke, and just put that out.
Is that why you couldn't trade with me the other day?
And those can do extremely well. But then it's like you make a full in-depth Let's Play series, and that that a lot more intensive doesn't really go anywhere. It's
yeah, you need to be online to do all that stuff. You don't have Switch Online.
It fluctuates person to person.
When I first started, all my growth came from already knowing people, being part of the community before I started streaming, and getting raids from them. But now I think most of my growth comes from my own stuff rather than
your own investment in the algorithm.
Yeah.
Yes. that
it
that
def-
is how it starts out very much. Like again, that's the reason why I say like, the hardest part is that like first 1,000,
Yeah.
because like at that point you're not really out there in the algorithm. When you get to that point,
Webcam
then
really
you're out there in
said
the
no.
algorithm.
Nixie.
Webcam
But-
just said no. It really did.
Nixie's still making fun of Ty's webcam in my chat.
But this is the other part. When you are sub 1K, other creators want to help you get to 1K.
Yeah, I mean, I've been streaming now for just over 3 years. February 8th, 2021 is my initial stream date,
You're close to me.
and I just hit 275.
I've been
But I
stuck
also
around
didn't hit.
230.
I also didn't hit 200 until
Yeah.
AWA.
I also have
back
I
in
have-
October.
I have a thing going for me that a lot of people don't. Like in December, somebody rated me that had 3 million subscribers. So
Oh yeah, Jakerton?
no, Vinny.
Yeah. It's incognito.
Oh, see, you got
Type.
lucky with that one.
Well, not
Yeah, I
Vinny
Incognito
rated
Type.
Vinny rated me and then told me that he's been watching my shorts, so he wanted to send love this way. I was like, wait, you've been watching my shorts?
Aww.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Dude, I would feel so much love if any of the Georgia squad rated me.
Georgia Squad?
Or
The
even
like
if they just
the
popped
big
in,
PokeTubers.
Or even if they just popped in for a second, not even a raid, just if they popped into my chat.
Yeah, they.
Yeah,
I'm
there's
talking
a
like-
few people that was like, if they ever came in, I would absolutely just mean the world to me.
I talked to. I mean, one of my influences for started streaming. She rates me all the time now.
Who?
Lynn's
Oh,
Biggs.
wow, that's amazing.
Oh,
She
yeah,
rates me
yeah.
like
Oh, Vandy's
on a.
wife.
Dude, I've been rating Vandy and Lynn's a lot.
Lynn's-
Do
Do we have another reunion circle?
Yeah, it's in the Discord.
Yeah, I sent the code in the chat.
Oh, sorry.
We were
I
just
didn't
having a
see
good
it.
time. We were just having a good time talking. I didn't want to interrupt and let you know that I was in there, but Christian saw it.
So, who is everyone's like streamer content creation inspiration?
I have two
I
main
actually
ones.
have two.
Yeah, so do I.
It is Dylan and Luke.
Who is Dylan and Luke?
United Gamer
United
and
Gamer
Game Boy Luke.
And Game Boy Luke.
I have no idea who those are.
I
You
think I
didn't
got
watch
started
Pokemon
watching
content
Super
before you
Bowl.
started,
Yeah,
did you?
I don't watch PokeTubers.
Yeah, that makes
I
sense.
don't
that's
watch
fair.
much gaming content in general on YouTube.
Yeah, they're
Dude,
they're
come
two of
on.
they're two like big PokeTubers.
The biggest reason why I say that they're my inspirations is back in 2020. I had been debating with myself about making a channel for the longest time. But
Waiting.
back in 2020, because of
Wait, is this a new song?
everyone getting laid off and stuff like that because of the I don't know if we can say it yet.
Really good
but
song.
yeah, because of
The
the
thing.
thing.
No, you can say it now.
I still wouldn't risk it.
I wouldn't. And I
We're
don't
doing
wanna
a
risk your
collab for
guys'
Emir, so
channel
it's not
because of
even
me
just-
saying it. Because Ty's over on Twitch. I don't.
No,
know if
you can't
Twitch
do it
still
without
open,
connection.
But I don't know if Twitch would allow it, so I don't want to risk it. But because everyone was getting laid off during that time, I spent a lot of time watching their stuff, and I actually found them because my brother sent me a anime theme battle that
Dobbs and Vinny?
did with Dobbs.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it showed me them, and Vinny was doing something with Luke and Dylan. It was a three-way
Three-way.
cage lock, I believe.
Yeah, that would have been 2020.
And they were in one of the videos. They were talking about how the biggest thing that is preventing anyone from making content is just taking that first initial step.
Yep.
The reason
You
I
know, like,
the
oh, shoot, no, whoops.
I don't know if I told you the reason I started streaming before Gardner, but when I was at PAX, I went out to eat with like Dylan and all them, and I was standing outside of ramen waiting for my Uber, and Dylan came up to me and just sat and stood next to me, and we were talking. He was like, "You ever think about streaming?" I was like, "Not really." He's like, "I think you'd be really good at it,"
Really?
and that's why I started.
See-
So I think that's obviously one of my biggest influences,
There you go, Nixie.
because he literally told me
That's
to do
fair.
it. I mean, Dylan's the one that I watched all the time and stuff anyway.
That's
Wait, where'd the
very
table
cool.
go? And then Lynn's is the other one because Lynn's works with mental health and stuff. So that was my influence to start working with mental
Mine
health.
was Chugga Conroy.
Yeah, and then also with mine, it's because I want to try to remain as PG as possible, and Dylan is also like a 13. Like I don't know
Used
if
to be.
he actually is.
Not
But
anymore.
the joke,
He used to
the
be.
joke and meme kind of sticks around still about him being the PG-13.
Well, he used to be PG, and then he went PG-13, and then he went.
So
Well, you should have been. Back in like 2019, I used to join like his Legends streams and stuff for the members. Those were not ever PG.
oh no, the member streams aren't, but like
Back then they
his
were so
general-
bad. We would play Cards Against
his
Humanity and it would
general
get so bad.
content- his general
Yeah.
content was cool.
Somebody
And
is not in
and
the
I
picnic
volunteer
area.
with kids. I volunteer with kids on Sunday mornings, so that's why I try to stick with that same kind of theme of being PG.
Totally fair.
Waiting. Somebody's not in the picnic.
Because if one of those kids ends up finding my channel, it could come back to bite me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I do use face cam,
Yeah.
and they'll
Right.
see me and they'll probably go, "Hey, I know that guy."
I'm technically PG, but if you watch my shorts, you wouldn't think I am.
Yeah, I try to keep it PG.
Yeah, you-
Sometimes it slips out.
Innuendos are
yeah.
fine because they are PG. They just can be taken the wrong way.
Yes.
Yeah, you clip things just right for your shorts that they can be taken out of context.
Absolutely.
And they
Yeah.
get
And I love
thousands
that
and
because
thousands of.
You look at it and it's like, yeah, that could be taken as not PG.
Yo,
but,
welcome
like-
on in, Cam.
But
Look
like,
at my
it's also
webcam
very
next week.
PG.
Look at my
Yeah.
webcam, Nixie.
Does anybody have Urban Mystica they could bring?
I could probably bring it
Okay.
in.
Because I have a
I
lot
have
of
like a
sweet and
180.
sour, and that's it. And
I never
those
actually
suck.
told you guys what we're hunting this time, did I?
No.
Yeah, I can bring in any Urban Mystica.
Okay.
We are hunting rock types this time.
All right.
Do I need a
Ace.
rock type?
All right, I'm bringing in the green bell pepper, and what Urban Mystica do I bring?
Anything you want.
Sour it is.
Yeah, so basically what happened, Cam, is my PC crashed. Had to restart stream,
And
and
do I
my
bring salt
webcam
or
said
no?
no.
No, you have to have internet to do union circles. It wouldn't make sense to do it without internet.
Yep.
I mean, you can do localized ones, but you have to have a group of people with you.
Yeah.
A local one.
So what am I bringing? Yellow?
Do I need
Yellow
to
and
bring
salt?
sour Urban Mystica and
Dang it, I
salt, or is it just?
Just
the
Urban.
herb. Just the herb.
Okay.
I'll bring the
actually,
Urban
we'll be
Mystica.
bringing the salt this time.
I'll bring the Urban Mystica because I
What am I
forgot
bringing?
I
What am I
reset after I
bringing
bought
first?
my salt and I didn't buy it again. So I'll just bring Urban.
If meta locked in the herb, then we kind of messed up the sandwich.
I mean,
I
I,
can-
I didn't lock it in yet.
I could bring butter because
Okay.
it doesn't count anyway, but I don't want to be. Okay,
Uh,
I'll bring a salty
you'll,
Urban.
you'll just bring the same.
I'll bring
same
Urban
thing you had
Mystica.
already.
Yeah. I'll
I
just
mean,
bring-
I'm bringing the sour Urban Mystica, so I can bring that.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait.
So I'm bringing green bell pepper and sour Urban Mystica.
I did not know that, Cam. Cam said you can in fact find wild rock craft
Matsu!
with own tempo.
You're gonna watch Meta's sword? Why are you gonna watch Meta? So why you get upset? All I'm saying is you have to be connected to the internet to join a union circle.
Matsu, thank you
You don't have
for
to
the
be mad at
raid.
me about that.
Yo, welcome on in, Raiders. Yo,
Hey,
welcome
nice
on
to
in,
raid.
Matsu. It's still saying connecting. Please
They,
stand by.
they haven't actually done like the Matsu raid in chat, but I got the notification saying that I have been raided by Matsu and her
Hey,
viewers.
Matsu.
so-
Oh.
Why does my thumb hurt so bad?
Hey, there it is.
Hello.
Matsu
Why is it still
raiderific.
saying?
Oh, that
why
is
is it
clever.
still saying communicating? Please stand by.
So long, Bowser.
I don't know. Who are we waiting on?
I mean,
I'm
do
click-
I
I'm already
lock in
through.
Sour Urban Mystica and
Nope.
green bell pepper?
You can bring salt instead.
Okay.
Thank you, Nixie, for putting Matsu.
Okay. If anything goes wrong, I did nothing wrong.
When we reset earlier because the sandwich messed up, I didn't go buy salt again.
Hey, Mama Wolf Meg. Thank you.
Have you heard the new one, Jackson? She has a new one. The new song's really good
Welcome
too.
on in, Mama Wolf Meg. I
I'm
cannot speak
currently
for that.
working on a massive playlist to send out to a bunch of creators that is all copyright free.
Thank you.
Nice. So what was everyone's like additional content creation inspiration? Like I think we got like a bit sidetracked. Thank you very much, Sword.
Artists.
I'm not 100% sure. I would say sort of maybe Supra. One of the OG PokeTubers.
I heard you say something, Meta, about who your inspiration was. I just don't remember. I just didn't hear who you said.
A good combo.
Yeah, I can go into after because like it was like something that came up afterwards.
That was really
Yeah,
close to
mine
sandwich.
was Chugga Conroy, was just like he always gave me the vibe of like that friend you know on the playground when talking about games.
Totally fair.
I can put it on now if you want, Jackson.
Yeah, it was just like the way he talks about games sounds like the way you
Is this
talk
one?
to a
Yeah,
friend
Krish,
about games. It
so
was like,
Matsu, we have Krish,
I love
we have
that.
Tiny, and we have MetaMax.
Make sure to
Whoa.
check out the charity, everybody, if you could.
Yes, we are
Yeah.
Feel free to go
raising
sub to them
funds
as
for
well.
the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention.
Or just watch because my ad revenue is going to go towards it anyway. So
Absolutely.
and I mean, also
Any-
watching and leaving a like
Yeah.
helps get this out to more people.
you know
Exactly.
the $7 a month I get in ad revenue.
Unlimited power.
That's why I do
Hit the wrong
co.
button.
That's why I wanted a collab for it.
Skill issue.
It's because collabs
Yeah.
reaches more people. So
I went to go disband the Union Circle and I accidentally was spamming and went back into the picnic. instead of
I'm
going
still in
into
the sandwich. My sandwich is still getting put
I'm
together.
consuming sandwich right now.
This is the new
I
one,
am
yes.
consuming the
It's really good.
You guys are kind of taking it slow, so.
I'm clicking through it.
Sandwich.
John, found a shiny Poplio. Nice. And a
I
male
know.
one.
I could take the whole sandwich down my
Well,
throat. I
male
don't know about
Poplo
you.
Is the rare is the same is the least rare of the two. Remember, male starters are the least.
Yeah,
are the
but
most common.
Matsu found a female Poplio and then immediately after found a male
Oh.
Poplio.
Oh, okay, nice.
I found a shiny female Sprigatito in like 70 something, and
Oh, what do I hunt for?
Sly had like Sly had
no
like
idea.
20 males before. It was so funny.
I mean,
It
it's
is a
Rock,
very
rock,
long
rock.
My man's a
sandwich.
boomer and a simp. He puts the simp in simple.
Rock, rock, rock. Minior. I am not shiny hunting Minior. I'm not insane.
Well, you are. You're just not that insane.
Yeah. I mean, I have to shiny hunt it at some point, but
You don't have the you don't have the jacket that makes me hug you.
Hello, Temper. Wait, what's the yikes for, Temper?
oh, I still
Yikes
need
for
a
a great many things.
I still need one more Knackley.
Matsu, go get some rest then. If you're not feeling well, you don't need to stick around.
Go
get some
rest.
rest.
Go
Sleep
rest
and
up,
rest is more
Matsu.
important.
I need Knackley.
Mental health is health in any aspect
Absolutely.
is well deserved.
That is incredibly true. I mean, I remember after a not good thing happened with a friend of mine, I was literally pushing myself to the extreme, and it was not good.
Aww. Wait, is that what you nicknamed them, Matsu?
I mean, that's what I do now.
Matsu was saying that she was her princess and he was her prince for the Poplios. If she nicknamed the Poplios that is actually very adorable.
I got a
Wholesome.
email saying I was one of Taylor Swift's top listeners on Spotify the other day.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know how. I like Taylor Swift's music, but I don't know how I'm a top listener.
Ew, Taylor Swift music.
Okay,
ew.
okay. Are we talking original Taylor Swift or new Taylor Swift?
All Taylor Swift. I mean, I like her. She's probably one of the best songwriters to ever do it. So,
All of her songs are about the boys she's broken up with.
not all of them.
In my
95%
opinion,
of them.
Actually, that's not even true. It's just the ones that,
classic-
I know,
classic
but the
most-
Taylor
joke is
Swift
that-
is a lot better.
yeah. Her new album's really good.
I'm not a
I
big
just
fan of
don't
her
like
new
country.
style.
Her country music's obviously her best, but
I mean, for me, it is heavy metal, it is rock and roll, it
I
is
feel
power
that's meta.
metal.
I mean, if you
Same.
you know what says a lot about her as a songwriter? Look at the number of #1 hits she's had that she's wrote for other people and didn't sing herself. It's actually surprising.
Interesting.
So it's not even
I'll
based off
give
her name. It's
props on her
just
songwriting.
it's
Yeah,
just
I'll give
based off
props
of her
on songwriting,
ability to
but-
write.
But I mean,
But
for me, it's a
her-
separation
her
of
new
the
style
art
that
from
she
the
performed.
artist, I guess. The
Yeah.
best way.
She's so good at writing that she doesn't even need her name on it for it to go #1.
Yeah. It is not just the name that gets
Yeah.
the audience
A lot of people say it's like her. I know it comes off like, especially now because she's so popular. But I mean, but there's generally like music that I like from her. But I don't.
She got to the point she is
Yeah,
at.
I don't listen to her enough to be one of her top listeners, and I don't know what percentage of. Because I listen to like a song a week, maybe at most.
That's very interesting.
Somebody said I bought you chicken. I don't know whose chat it is.
That's probably Jackson, and it's probably my chat then.
Yeah, it is.
Jackson
Dude,
buying something for Wario.
A case can be made where I can accept.
Yeah, it's my chat.
country rock.
Now, when it comes
Country's
to
my
country
most
music,
listened type
you
of
gotta
music.
Go back to Johnny Cash. You gotta go back to the oldies.
I mean, I like bro country too, so. But I used to party a lot, so bro country was just.
I struggle to imagine you as a party person, Anxious.
Used to party a lot.
I do see them, Sword.
Yeah. Honestly, Christian, I don't see you as much of a party person myself.
Yeah,
You-
I mean that in the nicest way.
Gardner, you were there when you were there at
I mean that in a
AWA.
very good way. Like you I just
Oh
do not.
yeah, no,
You do not strike me as like
I
that
saw you
kind
at
of person.
AWA, but the whole aspect of you being a party person.
Oh, I'm
like,
not really.
I can tell when you're around people that you're comfortable with. Yeah, that's one
Yeah.
thing.
Well, I wasn't comfortable.
But
I
the
just got
implications
comfortable
of a
there.
Party person implies that you go to parties with
Oh.
people you don't know.
No, I would. I would. I had all my best friends are usually very outgoing, so it just.
That would make sense then. Yeah, for me it was like I would rather just like sit home and like sit back at
And also in high school, I just did whatever I needed to fit in, and so I would constantly have parties.
I just sat around
And
that home.
drink a lot.
Same.
For me, it was like I would go to the little convenience store near the dorm, get like one of those single serving things
yeah,
of Kraft mac and cheese, and just make that, and just spend it a night watching like Pokemon or something.
I mean, I also went to
Sounds
Arizona
about
State,
right.
so
For me
Yeah,
as well.
Matsu, there's one name
If-
on there I don't recognize.
if you know about the reputation of Arizona State, that could tell you something.
Yeah, I went to Penn State, so I have no clue.
Arizona State is like
I went to a community college.
Google top
I mean, I entirely regret going to Penn State, more or less.
Google top party school in the United States.
I'm assuming that's Arizona State,
It's probably gonna be that will probably be the first one.
or at least number 2.
Yeah, I went to a community college, and it's still relatively local to where I live because I moved like 5 minutes from where I grew up.
Smart.
I'm in a community
So
college right
I'm
now.
Not going to say what college I went to because
Let's go.
Really?
Nicely done. What
I
did
think
you
this
get?
is over now.
This is my 3rd shiny.
Yeah, you got us.
Yeah, I think it's over now.
oh, there's
It's
still
over.
a chance.
Yeah,
I
it's
have
just-
the high ground.
This is like when
What version
freaking
that you got?
Goose and I did it.
You could indeed say this was.
If I get the
Pretty
stupid blue
awesome.
crab now, when I'm hunting Knackley, I'm gonna be pissed.
The funny thing is, I failed.
I already
Shiny
have 3.
Knackley when I first hunted it.
Dang, that sucks.
I accidentally clicked picnic instead of save, and I reset
Ooh.
over it.
I still need a Knackle sack, so I have 4 violet shinies that I don't have yet, and that's one of them.
The thing is, I found that I failed that in a shiny race.
Ooh.
So
Oh,
it,
that
I
hurts
was
even more.
racing Sly Guy, and Sly's wife was on the voice call when it happened. Which again,
Oh, I bet-
Midnight is
I bet
better
they
than
made fun of
Sly.
Yes, Midnight is
Like,
better.
one of
than
my favorite things, like I forget what stream it was in, but Sly said, it was either Sly said this or the chat said this. Midnight is the better friend, confirmed.
I mean, in retrospect,
It's Sly agreed.
I haven't spent a lot of time around Midnight, but Midnight did make a couple of layouts for me, and so I can also confirm that Midnight's the better of the two.
That's
Sly's like, oh yeah, Midnight and Max's talk off screen in Discord. Sly never talks with me in Discord. He's like, yeah. And
Sly
I was like,
doesn't talk,
Midnight better friend,
period.
confirmed.
when Sly and I were doing the Soul Link sleep lock, I was talking to my chat about it, and we were like, "Do I really want to stay up with Sly for the whole sleep lock?" And then we were like, "But then we were like, well, Midnight will probably be there a little bit, so it'll be okay."
Oh!
Though Midnight
I
probably
mean,
hated
we
me for
love
that.
Sly guy. He is like again. Sly brings amusement in whatever way he does.
I kind of hate to say it, but like
Sly and I
he
work
is a
together too
great
much
guy,
for the.
But I will probably never do Mario Party again.
I always stream Mario Party with him.
I don't even own Mario Party, so.
We've done Mario Party a lot together.
Well, the one time that we did it, legitimately, it was me, Mystic Dreams, and my girlfriend, and Sly.
Oh yeah,
We were
that
doing it to
birth.
celebrate.
Ooh.
We were doing it to celebrate
Anyway.
my 3 years.
Cause that was the one you asked me to be in and I couldn't.
Yeah, and every time that we started a minigame, Mystic and my girlfriend had not played.
He just
minigames
skipped them.
before. He kept every single minigame. He goes, you know what would be real nice? If you guys press the A button so we can play the game.
Well,
Like,
it is
none of
annoying.
us had played
Some people sit
none
there
of us
for
had
like
played
5
minigames
minutes to
before.
practice, and
Yeah.
it doesn't take that long to learn the
Oh,
game.
It'd only be like 10 seconds into practicing. And he'd say that. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll still do
Sylveon?
stuff with
I mean, I don't own Mario Party, so.
He probably
I
also
don't know
wasn't
how
the-
that goes.
I'll be doing Mario Party soon, actually.
And then when Mystic and I played with Gardner, it was our both Mystic and my Twitch anniversary, and
When's
Mystic
my
stole the win for me. Gardner was in the lead. I was dead last turn of the game. Good
I mean-
old, switcheroo.
She hit
I
the
went from
chance. She hit the
Yeah,
chance.
Bowser
time.
chance time.
It could be fun.
Not Bowser chance.
It can't be worse than when
Oh,
Mudkip,
just
Jade, and I play together. When everybody's trying to just make the other people lose. So when you're on teams, it just Jade and I both yeeted ourselves off the edge when we were on the same team. And Mudkip just aims at me the whole game, no matter what.
Yeah, Mudkip just does that as a freaking. Well, no, Mudkip is target streamer.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter who the streamer is.
Hey,
he can
Francis.
target you.
How are you, Francis? You missed the
Yeah,
Godzilla
Mudkip
talk,
definitely-
Francis.
Whoa,
Mudkip
there's
just
a
loves
Godzilla
to
call?
target whoever.
Who else was in the Godzilla call other than me?
No, I was saying Francis missed the Godzilla talk because Francis loves Godzilla.
Ooh. Fellow enlightened soul. Fellow based individual.
I have yet to get a single shiny. As I
Meanwhile,
said, I
again,
used up all
the
my,
Godzilla in the back of the frame whenever I stream. This is not a gaming channel. This is the Godzilla propaganda channel in disguise as a gaming channel.
You're doing God?
Which Pantheon? Which
I have
Pantheon?
several
Yes.
questions.
Which God?
I mean, also a fair point.
I like how I just revert to which Pantheon and you go specifically which god.
Well, some of them I would give you props for. Some of them would be a little questionable.
Like some of them would be into it. Some of them, you know.
Like if it's a like Athena, then Aphrodite makes sense.
Totally fair.
Now, if it's a Hindu god, most of them, Isis,
I mean, it could also
Isis,
be,
That's
could also
That's a
be
good one.
Loki.
Egyptian, right?
Isis is Egyptian, yes.
Yes, I remember that because of Yu-Gi-Oh.
It could also be Loki, so you never
True.
know.
Also, yes.
Did-
Also true.
I don't know about because Loki got a horse pregnant, so
I thought Loki.
Yeah.
I thought the
Loki
son or
disguised
the
himself
daughter
as a
was
horse,
the
and
horse.
yeah, Loki disguised himself
Loki
as a horse.
became a horse and got pregnant
Oh, he
himself.
got
It wasn't
pregnant,
that he
yeah.
got a horse pregnant.
This is
I knew it was
why
one of
you
those
just
things.
Don't ask questions when it comes to mythologies. You will hurt your brain.
I love mythology. Yes.
Absolutely.
Back in high school, I was mythology obsessed.
Have you heard of Overly Sarcastic Podcasts?
Shine, you stupid salt.
Go look up Overly Sarcastic Podcast Miscellaneous Myths. You will either thank me
Polytoad,
or
stop.
absolutely want to hunt me down because you get sucked into that rabbit hole and just not be able to stop binge watching.
You know what, Meta? I'm pretty sure I already would want to hunt you down anyway. Wait, is that?
Fair enough.
Ah,
Flowers.
you stupid flowers!
Flowers
Lamara?
get me all the time.
the Pokemon was hiding in a set of flowers that looks like its shiny form, and the game kind of just overlaid it just right.
I knew what you meant, Francis. We were joking.
So I thought it was a shiny.
Super Mecha Robozilla. It's Robot.
Yeah. You know how you've been talking about Godzilla in the background?
Yes.
Mine is very basic. I've got like dummy stuff in my background because I partner. And then I also have like plushies from different YouTubers I follow.
I have some of
My
those.
background is
I have YouTuber
literally,
plushies.
like my wall, my bed, and like the bookshelf I've co-opted as my
I did
gaming
not know that.
storage shelf that Godzilla's on top of. But it's like it's too short normally, so I got like a bunch of my spiral notebooks from like college and high school, stacked those so Godzilla is like not cut off in the frame.
I did not know that, Cam.
I have $1,000 of worth of figurines in my background.
I'll tell you what, Wario. If we get more donations and we hit 100 before we end stream, I will do the super.
What did I have to do for 100? I forgot what I had to do for 100.
I don't think I-
8-hour
know,
stream?
Wario wants me to do the Frankie super.
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 He's a
from
mech.
One Piece.
He's a mecha guy in One Piece. He's a big samurai
The
robot.
only thing I was gonna say is like, the only Frankie I know is Frankie says relax.
No, Frankie's a big samurai robot in One Piece.
But like,
Cyborg
I
guy.
know that if I do it, it won't be good. And he's been trying to get me to do it. So I'm telling him if we hit 100 on the charity donations before we end stream, I will do it.
For sure.
But we gotta hit that 100.
You're getting a PC? Nice, Jackson.
Back with mashed taters.
Speaking
Yo.
of, make
I
Sly,
do
Only
like
the
tell
best
Sly to
one
get his
is
PC
taters.
fixed so we can frickin' play
Taters
Balatro.
are great.
So what?
Huh?
Okay, what
Sure.
is y'all's favorite form of potatoes?
Hard pick. I mean, I love French fries.
Puts in.
What kind of cut of French fry?
Does
I said puts in.
Steak fries.
Hey Monk. Oh, y'all were streaming. You were streaming with Yote, right?
Steak fries are nice.
Um.
French fries?
Hey
Yeah,
Yote, man.
my
Yeah,
French
y'all
fries
were
are
rating.
general
Y'all were
size
streaming together.
Like there's shoestring fries, curly fries.
How was y'all stream?
Yes, but like certain fries are better than other
Welcome on
fries.
in, Raiders.
Yeah, steak fries I would say is the superior one. Sly is
Um,
indeed a forever boomer.
Potatoes
Oh,
out.
shiny!
Thank you, Yote.
What'd you get?
Check out the charity though. Donate to a charity
I'll
rather
put
than
it
give me
after
members,
I
but thank
catch it,
you.
'cause I don't want to risk you guys sniping it from me. Even though it's
Thank
really
you.
here.
Shanks, get off the screen. I can't see. Go away, Shanks.
That wasn't a crick.
They went to Alston. Nice.
I
Um,
love this one. I almost passed it.
You won? Congrats on
that's
winning the
because
tournament.
It spawned in a portion of my game screen I can't see because of people's chats are in the way.
What was the shiny?
Nash is great.
I got it.
It's
It's
a gravy.
Midnight Lycanroc.
Nice.
Nice.
Solid.
Where's Meg at?
I'm
I don't
glad
know,
I
Meg
went
hasn't
to Area
said
Zero
anything.
to look
Stop
for
running.
Knuckle Stack and Super Mecha Robozilla.
Knackley, go away.
I
That's how
still have
Wario
yet to
says
get a
hi.
Single shiny,
Did you
So
get both of
you're
them,
at
Jackson?
2 shinies, correct?
and I'm at 0.
I'm
Yeah,
at
I'm
1.
2.
I got the first shiny, and
Meg
now
loves
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I love that. I love this line too. Honestly, I still need the dusk form. That's now midday and midnight that I have them.
The funny thing is, I've gotten I got a midnight shiny Lycanroc yesterday.
It's Yodeman and
However, I don't have
Monk.
a midnight shiny form Lycanroc. Because in the Dynamax adventure I got the midnight shiny Lycanroc in, I also got a shiny Musharna.
you took the
Oh,
Musharna.
Look, but I mean, I know you guys already off the list, but it is a shiny midday Lycanroc, and literally right as I'm saying that,
Want to
freaking
join
hack.
our Discord?
doesn't count.
There's the link.
See, that's why I don't announce what.
Make sure
shiny
it's
it is I
welcome
find
in with the raid,
until I
by the
catch
way.
it.
Everybody that came
Okay,
in,
you guys
I know,
know,
so
I-
I'm not gonna introduce
It's
myself.
another
But check out the
shiny
charity.
giveaway bin.
What?
You
Yo,
okay there,
right?
Meta?
You all right there?
Hi, Tom. How are
No,
you?
the AI has just crashed.
We need
Favorite monkey? Oh, favorite monkey Pokemon? Oh, Apom.
Ew.
Apom, definitely.
What?
What's wrong with Apom?
The ape one.
Nothing's wrong with Apom, just the fact that you pick Apom over Darumaka, Darmanitan,
Grookey.
Burnape, Rillaboom,
Yeah, like
I feel like
Simipour,
Rillaboom's great.
honestly,
Let me
Rillaboom is a
save.
close second.
Annihilate.
Okay, you can't honestly say that the Simmies are like a favorite
I would-
monkey.
wait. The Simi's
I do like
Simipour is actually good. I don't know what you're talking about, but you can't. Do not hate on Tessa. Luke will not like it if you hate on Tessa.
I mean, all of them
no,
are
don't
actually
get-
have the exact same stats. The only reason why Simisear gets a bad rep is purely because Incinerate is just shit move back in black and white.
Simipour just has the best design of them all.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I do love the.
I mean,
the memes
I
with
like
it,
all of
but,
I like all their designs.
I like Simipours from this. Maybe it comes from Luke being such a big
being one
Simipour
of the
fan.
OG
But
monkeys, I feel like a very nice one.
I don't really like the Infernape
But
line, so
if we take nostalgia out of it, I do actually gotta go with Rillaboom and then Simisage. Pansage actually.
Don't-
Over Simisage.
the only reason I could see
can
somebody
respect
choosing
that.
Apom is because of the movie.
What movie?
The Entei one.
Yeah. he's
Apom was in
basically
that?
got-
Yeah, it was in it for a
Yeah.
while. Yeah.
Oh right, the chick, the lady, she had one.
Because that's why I like Celebi, because of the Celebi movie.
So fun fact, remember in the Celebi movie how there's like that giant monster thing constructed out of like sticks?
Mm-hmm.
That's a
Hey,
Celebi.
Omar. How are you doing?
That is meant to look like a distorted demonic bastardization of a Celebi.
Did not know that.
Can I
now
get a
you will never be
shiny?
able to unsee it.
How do we still have 10 minutes left on the sandwich?
Because time slows down.
Time slows when meta's around.
Correct. I can stretch a minute out into an hour. It's a skill.
Time goes slower when you're.
It's because
Look-
meta is secretly Dialga.
Did you? Well,
I mean, maybe.
time goes slower when you're having
Or
dumb
just Dio and I
conversations.
have the world.
And that's actually a thing. Time actually goes slower when you're having dumb conversations. So,
Interesting.
When you're having what conversation?
dumb conversations. Because the conversation bothers you more. So if you're having a conversation that you find dumb or not like you don't like, it makes it feel longer.
Well, I mean, that's not. It does. That's not. It slows down time. That's
Yeah,
more
it doesn't.
The time.
It,
feels
but
like
nothing's.
passes by
Yeah,
slower.
but that's what they're talking about when you say, because time doesn't actually change speed. So anytime you say
Correct.
that,
I mean,
you're not.
well, I mean, that's relative.
However, when
that's
you
getting
approach
into
the speed of
relativity
light, it
in
does.
literal,
Well, you'd have to
physics
change the speed of
there.
light, but
No, when you approach the speed of light, time
yeah, but
does start
slow
to change.
down.
I actually don't even remember that thing happening in the Celebi. The giant stick Celebi, I don't remember that.
that's why the Planet Express
You
is the
most
fastest
never
ship.
seen the Celebi movie?
Most
no,
of
I've
us are
seen it.
not
I just
moving.
don't remember that.
Remember,
I
like
don't
the
remember that
giant mecha made out of sticks that like blew up the forest?
I honestly do not remember that.
Do you remember all the mons that did the Ursaring and the Tyranitar that he caught in those balls and they were out? They went rampage.
I think that was the first time Tyranitar was ever shown in the anime.
It
that
was.
movie.
See, that
And he was
one
evil.
I remember. That I remember.
Which-
I just
okay,
don't remember the
okay.
giant stick like Celebi.
This is something that I want to talk.
It
about.
doesn't look like Celebi because I didn't know it was Celebi. So
This is something I want to talk about. Toho, the company that owns Godzilla, is like notorious.
sounds good, Jackson.
For suing the ever-living hell out of anything that bears like a passing resemblance to Godzilla. Which is why I ask the question, how the hell is Tyranitar still around?
Isn't it technically based off of old Japanese legend?
Well, yes, but it's like anything that is even like vaguely similar to Godzilla, Toho
But
would,
technically,
like, send the lawyer squad after.
That's like the argument with everybody saying Anubis in a Pal World looks just like Lucario. I'm like, yeah, it looks just like frickin' Anubis.
Well, yes.
I
But I mean,
wonder where
that
the
also is
inspiration
kind
for
of a little bit different,
Lucario's
you know,
design came
giant,
from.
giant, you know, dinosaur monster, which is known for, you know, demolishing everything in sight, shooting a giant laser beam out of its face, and, you know, generally having the disposition of destroy everything.
I think it
hey,
also doesn't
welcome
look.
back in, Meg.
Its design isn't close enough to actually be able to sue it anyway.
Yes. But I mean, it's very, very, very strange. But
Though
there's, like,
even Japanese, it's a lot easier to sue in Japan than the U.S. So I don't know.
yeah, I mean, like, Japanese copyright laws are very, very different. Than,
That's
you know,
why it gets.
US ones.
Whenever I get music copyrights, it's usually Japanese companies and never something from the
I
U.S.
have to ask the Godzilla expert on that one.
Yes,
for you.
that I do know. Toho actually does work with Pokemon a lot, which that's what I was gonna get into. Is if you've ever seen a lot of the Pokemon movies, a lot of the time they will use things in the Toho sound library.
And
So I think.
how have I been
it's
this long
either-
without a shiny?
Well, you found one?
No,
Oh,
it's been over an hour.
So Wario over in my
I haven't
chat,
found a single one yet.
is asking if.
But I usually get
Rara
like
is
3 a
Godzilla
sandwich.
-like.
no.
I feel he's
No.
too flatlined to be Godzilla-like.
Yeah, no, he doesn't have the spikes. He doesn't
Who?
have the dorsal spikes.
So T-Tar and the new Pseudo are more Godzilla-like than any
Yes.
other Pokemon.
Baxcalibur is much more
Baxcalibur is the most.
explicitly
Godzilla-like, I think.
similar, because like one, the general shape of Baxcalibur's dorsal spine is very similar to Godzilla's dorsal spines, but also
Why do you have
and
so
this is
many
one of my
shiny
favorite things about it,
Screamtails?
Baxcalibur evolves from Arctibax at level 54. Would you like to guess the release year of the first Godzilla movie?
1954.
Bingo!
Is it?
See, I already
Winner.
knew that fact because I had seen that same fact earlier.
I saw that somewhere because
It also again it is very
Oh.
like very bipedal.
I saw something that showed when King Kong released compared to Godzilla. I thought they
Yeah,
released
King
closer
Kong was,
together,
like,
but
1933 or
yeah,
something.
King Kong was so early.
Also, if you think about it, Baxcalibur's signature move, when he uses it,
So
it
true, Cal.
actually resembles a scene from Godzilla.
Well, not exactly. There's no scene where Godzilla, you know, does a freaking.
You could make it
backflip and
competitive, though.
slams
What do you
spikes
mean
first
by-
into it.
You can
the
change all
only
the
similar
stuff
one is when
now.
Godzilla was flying in Godzilla versus Hedorah, where, you know, he was just flying that way, which.
The only
That's
time
like
you
a
need to
system
hunt
though,
something
right?
is if you want 0 IVs.
Now, if Owen, like, I'm actually making a video on like that scene and scenes like where like we need scenes like that in the movies. Like it's just dumb, silly, stupid fun. Like I want to see full CGI monster fight where Godzilla does the gravity-defying drop kick. It's stupid, but I want to see that.
Oh, true, yeah. The only time you need to
Oh.
specifically hunt something like that, though, is if you want 0 IVs. So that's why I was confused. But if you want 0 IVs, it makes sense.
Eric
That's
is
still a
going
lot to go through to
really
not get
big
0 IVs, isn't it?
Hedorah.
Meta, prepare to pop off. I just had a couple people in my chat. They have never seen Godzilla.
That's not surprising,
Any
though.
of
What?
them.
What?
Meta's coming after you, folks.
That's not surprising if you're younger, because the newest
I mean,
Godzilla
yeah,
movies
no, it's
weren't that
very-
popular.
It's not surprising at all if you're younger.
No,
I mean,
they're about my
especially-
age.
Because the
I mean, even then, Godzilla was not really on
Well,
TV because again, it's very
yeah.
much a Japanese thing.
unless you grew up watching cable when that stupid Matthew Broderick one was on TV all the time, then you probably
Well, the
haven't.
funny thing is, like, the first Godzilla movie I saw was not even that one.
I saw that in theaters.
It was I got like the circumstances by which I discovered Godzilla were just silly. Like when you really think about it, it was my brother and I were watching Pokemon on Cartoon Network, and now we had cable, so it was like Cartoon Network. The channel above it was the
That wasn't that
Sci-Fi
long ago.
channel, and then like 6 channels above that was Nickelodeon. And
Oh,
so here was
gosh.
like 6-year-old, 7-year-old Maxis watching TV with my brother, and it was the episode of the Pokemon anime where it was Ash versus Blaine at the top of the volcano, and you know the Charizard the size of a toss in the Magmar, and it went to
Oh,
commercial.
yeah.
And, you know, us, with our zero patience, you know, just flipping through the channels, you know, going up to Nickelodeon. Well, Nickelodeon was also at a commercial. And so we were just, you know, flipping through the channels. And, you know, Sci-Fi ended on its commercial. And, you know, then we saw this, you know, giant dinosaur-looking monster breathing fire, fighting this, I don't even know what the heck it is. And it was like literally all thoughts of Pokemon gone. What is this? This is cool. What is
So
this?
you didn't even go back to finish watching the fight.
Oh no, we didn't even go back and finish. Like, what is this thing? This is cool. And we had, you know, I don't know if you guys remember. You know, you guys watching right now are probably too young to remember, but you used to get the TV guide not as a separate thing, like in the menu.
It was a
It
channel.
was an actual paper book.
I remember that.
You would
for
have.
sure.
Yeah.
In like we found out what this thing was. It was called Godzilla. And then for like every single week.
That's better than the
after
stupid.
that for literal years.
That's the book's
whenever
better
the
than having a
TV
good.
guide came in for the week, I would go take it and look. Is there going to be a? I would look at every column. Is there going to be a Godzilla movie on?
Y'all actually,
Okay, so
because I think
what?
TV Guide wasn't even a thing when I was first growing up.
A question that I have from my chat: your favorite?
I don't think it kind of is a
favorite
kaiju.
from the Godzilla movies that isn't Godzilla.
I mean, I already have that as Ghidorah, but I mean, I'm not going to go with Ghidorah because Ghidorah is the obvious answer.
That's a little weird because it's an alien.
Well, yes. I mean, it's Godzilla's arch nemesis. It's literally the rival.
I do not have a shiny luck command.
I think most people would just say Mothra,
I
right?
would
I've had zero shiny luck
say
today. I've had
Other
zero
than
shinies.
that,
How did I get the first shiny and now I'm freaking?
My sandwich
I
is
didn't think
done.
about that. I mean, I'm
Yeah,
probably gonna
mine's
make the whole
about to
Godzilla
die.
monster.
I got
tier
1
list
minute
at some
left.
point.
Thanks for the reminder, Cam. I need to make one.
Honestly,
Make what?
for me,
Ma-
you thought King Kong was his nemesis?
No, Ghidorah is Godzilla's nemesis.
It also
I
one
mean,
right
it's
now.
the more recent. It's the most recent rivalry is King
No.
Kong, but like,
it also
No,
depends on
Godzilla
which.
and
That's his
Kong as
nemesis.
rivals, like as a meta contextual rivalry. It's like Sonic and Mario. It's an
Okay.
outside of universe thing.
you guys want to do one more sandwich?
Be after 10.
I have to be in Toronto fairly early tomorrow.
Okay.
I suck.
I mean, I make no guarantees. My brain just doesn't.
What
turn
time is
into
it?
Goo halfway through it.
9:40.
You mean it's
I
not
meant
already?
how long have I been streaming? I still have to stream another hour anyway.
I mean, I streamed for like 3 hours earlier today.
Yeah,
so-
I try to stream a minimum of 5.5 to 6 hours
Yeah,
a day.
colors.
I only streamed for like an hour and a half earlier.
Cam. So what we do is I spin a wheel for each sandwich. But if we're done with the competition, like if I needs to go to bed, and Meta feels like he's gonna turn to brain mush,
I mean, yeah,
we
already
could-
am.
we could do one more sandwich, but we could just do whatever sandwich we want. Just make our own sandwiches. You just see
Oh,
what
I
we
mean,
get.
y'all can leave too. I'm fine to just keep going.
Yeah, I mean, I'm good to end off at any time.
Typically, I stream for 3 hours, so I still got like another 20 minutes that I want to try to stream for. So
I mean,
Unfortunately, my early stream was so
Nice.
short that I have to keep going for a little bit. But
I could go for another one.
Sure, I can do one more, and then that's definitely.
okay.
I can do one.
Okay.
More.
The downfall of trying to get a partnership that requires you to stream at least 30 hours a week.
So
Okay,
we
form
can
a
go
group.
form up a new circle.
Yep, I'm making the new union circle right now.
Question
What's
is,
wrong?
what is the type we're going for?
Well, technically, he is a kaiju anyway. Where
I will
Who
get
is?
the
Who's
I'll
a
get the
kaiju,
type
technically?
rolled right
Bowser.
after I send out the code to you guys.
Well, yeah, kaiju. It literally just means strange creature. So yes, technically.
All right, there's
Iron Thorns is
Yeah,
just
right,
Mega
right, that's the
Godzilla.
code for you guys.
Pokemon are also kaiju because they're strange creatures.
The MonsterVerse movies did Mechagodzilla awful.
I actually really liked it.
I think they destroyed it too quick.
I mean, I don't disagree on that.
Oh, that was close. That was a close call.
Yeah, they definitely like got rid of it way too fast.
It literally rolled right in between. It literally stopped like basically on the line between.
Wait, what?
the type.
Did I type in the code wrong?
But it landed right between ghost and ground type. Anyone want to guess which one we got?
Hopefully
Ghost.
Ghost.
Did everyone say ghost?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I hate to say it, but y'all are wrong. We got ground.
Rock to ground.
What am I gonna hunt that's a ground type?
We can't hunt Swinub.
Well, I mean,
Oh, I
you
know.
can. It just you won't get any points for it.
True.
I can't think of a ground type that I want.
Yes, set up with.
I need 7-star raids so I can get more Urba Mystica.
I think
just
you
like
can
6
also
and
get
5 stars for
salty
that.
herbas from the paradox raids.
Yeah, but the 7 stars give you so many. That's the only way I get them anymore. Because I hate Terra raids.
Yeah.
So I like the best
Oh,
percentage.
I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I hate terror raids.
I agree.
They need to go back to like.
It's funny how
honestly,
good
Dynamax
Dynamax Adventures
was
were.
Far better.
Dynamax
The
Adventures were so
real-time
good, and then
nature of them sucks because the issue is you take away a dedicated loading time, which slows down the overall efficiency.
there's a lot of and it freezes so much, and like, there's just so much that
Yeah.
pisses me off. We had one end when the Mon had like at least an inch, if not more, of health left. Like it had a lot of health left, and it ended.
So happy.
Yeah, just hope it doesn't stop bouncing. Just hope it
Look
doesn't
at
stop
how
bouncing.
happy.
Look at him sleep.
Sleepy boy.
It's so fun to.
So happy.
It's so fun to synchro as him
Oh,
because
yeah,
of how he
there's
hops
so
around.
many issues with the animations in the terror raids. They're so
Yeah.
silly.
That's why I like Hisui and
I
Voltorb so much too.
Any
I love Hisui and Voltorb.
fire type bird, or also like any bird or pterodactyl Pokemon.
I'll just bring Urba again.
Oh,
All right, I will go green, bell pepper, and salt.
Yellow and salt.
Salt. Again, the Petalil is right next to the salt. Roost, I'm detecting something from that. Doesn't need to combine the bird. Yes. Remember, Wario, I've done an entire Nuzlocke themed around Godzilla Pokemon, Godzilla-like themed Pokemon. There's a Google document sheet pinned in the comment in the
Thanks,
description
Cam.
of that stream series.
I
That is
appreciate
a
it.
link to my Google Drive document that literally has the entire list of the Pokemon and the mons they correspond to.
Did you play Rampage as a kid, Meta?
Nope,
Really?
I did not.
I used to play it a lot. Surprised you
I
didn't.
do, however, have Godzilla Domination.
Have you ever played Rampage?
Rampage.
Nope.
It's a kaiju game where you just.
I'm vaguely aware of it.
It was a
I've
Nintendo
mentioned, like,
64
War
game.
Puppet Sword. I've mentioned this many, many times.
It was a really popular Nintendo 64 game.
Yeah, I'm not even a question.
I mean, they made a
why
movie off of it,
we-
but the
we
movie
just
sucked.
phased
So
into the bread at this point. It
They-
just like, the peppers are floating.
yeah,
They really are. They
all
just-
of the meat went inside my sandwich. So
The superimposition has been paralleled.
it's,
Am I the only one
something
that
happened.
doesn't see like the sandwich getting messed up?
Oh,
Yeah.
it was completely messed up.
all the meat's inside my
Yeah,
sandwich and the yellow
parallel
peppers underneath of it.
superimposition.
It's not bad for a game in beta,
That's
guys.
a reference. If someone understands that, you get a gold star.
I'm sorry, I
Okay.
completely missed the reference. I wasn't paying attention.
Parallel superimposition.
Yes. I mean,
Sounds
if
like a
anyone who
physics
looks
Yes,
at
it had the
like,
rock in
know
it.
how you
It was a. That's how you know it wasn't good. It was a
Oh,
video
look,
game
the cloth is
adaptation
still
with the
in
rock.
Party. I still got the cloth.
Where to go? Where to go?
Aw, Dr. Claw.
What's a good ground type?
You know what? I'm just gonna hunt this guy right here.
Do I have any outbreaks that are ground? I have enough Diglets.
Oh wait, your shiny's gonna be a little bit hard to notice.
No. It's very, very, very easily spottable.
I guess I don't have enough Diglets. I have multiple Doug Trios, not multiple. I don't have any
It's
Diglets.
multiple Diglett and Doug Trio, not Diglets.
No, I'll say Diglets.
Yeah,
Your
Meta, you ain't gonna
grammatical
change me on that.
incorrectitude bothers me.
No, that's fine with me.
It's Diglets.
Wrong.
The only plural that I will not change will be Pokemon, because Pokemon is all-encompassing term.
Wrong.
Where's a ground type over?
You, sir, are factually incorrect. Let me just push up my glasses.
Actually, I couldn't care.
Ooh. No, that's not ground.
I mean, I'm glad you didn't say I could care less, because that means you do care.
I hate it when people say that.
Exactly. See, I knew you would go that way too, because I know that comeback.
I hate when
used
people.
that comeback.
So you have also listened to Weird Al Yankovic then?
Oh, most definitely, but I
Ground?
didn't get it from Weird Al. I was saying it before I listened to Weird Al.
You don't even need to hear it from somebody. It just doesn't make sense.
I know, but most people say it wrong anyways.
Because that's what is socially acceptable, is to say it that way.
Mediocrity is socially acceptable.
Don't tell what I'm hunting.
C's get degrees.
I totally agree with that.
I have heard that many times.
I mean,
I
you know
watched
what's
the
bad when I get
remake.
straight A's, even though I feel like I gave like 50% effort.
I mean, okay. This is
only
something
classes
that's not a
that-
lesson to all the younglings out there.
No,
One
do your best,
semester
do
of
your
college,
best.
I did none of the work at all the entire semester. I crammed working on all of the labs for that entire class in 2 days. And that was my best grade that entire semester.
Like,
Wow.
I had a
Yeah,
25.
Don't do that. Just because it worked for him does not mean
Just
it's
because
the
it
right
worked does not mean you should do that. Like,
I had
Absolutely
I had a
not.
25-page
What was the
paper this
class?
semester, and I did the 25-page paper in 4 days and got 100.
oh my god.
Dude, papers
Yeah,
are the one
I
thing
am not
struggle with.
proud of the fact that I was
I can
able to
BS
do that,
papers so easily.
but at the same time, it's like
I don't know.
super depressing. Like that actually.
I've always questioned why you get awarded for a 3.0. So
Well, I mean,
So just publish the paper.
I think the reason for it is like you're better, you're above average.
it's just when they're like, "Oh, congrats, you made the dean's list." I was like, "It's not something to congratulate me for. It just means I have a B average."
Yeah, I'd say if you got like a 3.7 or higher, that would be decent. But
Yeah, I graduated with the
That's also-
3.7, so
that's 3.7 on a 4-point scale.
I have a
There are
4.0
places
right
that
now.
do- there
Yeah,
are
where I
places
went
that do
was a
5 points.
4.3, and for me it was.
Why do they use a
5?
5-point scale?
When
I don't know. I just know that there are places in the world that use
This
5
is
points
this
scale.
is why.
in high school, you could do that because of AP classes and stuff.
Yeah,
No, I'm
this
talking about
is
some
why
international colleges use a 5-point scale.
Well, it's
This is
because
why I go
grading
into
scales are
trades,
different in
ladies
other
and gentlemen.
countries.
Go into the trades.
Welcome back, Nixie.
Yeah, I have
Welcome
multiple
back, Nixie.
degrees and I don't have a
Wait.
job with them. So
Did you say you prefer the trades?
I say go into the trades. You don't need to deal with college.
that also
I mean,
depends.
I went to
When
college and I
COVID
work in
broke.
the trades.
Yeah, so you had to
got
spend.
your
Well, you went to
lunch,
community college. So you don't want to have to
No,
pay
my college was
tuition.
completely free.
You don't have to pay to want to
You
pay tuition
lucky.
and then go into a trade. Mine was free,
So-
but that's
so-
because I was in the military, so
applied for a program when I was in high school that gave me 62 credits for free from college, but I had to extend my high school career by 1.
I graduated high school with like 20 something credits.
Meanwhile, me, sucker, going to Penn State.
You paid through the teeth for that.
And yeah, I went to Penn State, and look what's been happening to the world over the last 4 years.
Wait, did you graduate 4 years ago from college?
I was supposed to graduate in 2021. However, before I graduated, my best friend died.
Oh,
and then the gripping illness struck literally 3 months after.
You.
So it
You.
was like it was literally like a slow motion car accident of everything.
I have to get one shiny.
I graduated the worst time possible. I graduated December of 2019.
Oh, I graduated 2018.
So I graduated. I was supposed to start a job, and then the job no longer existed.
You see, I was the dumb one. I graduated in 2011. I kept going back for more degrees.
Well, I'm still in college now. I have multiple degrees, and
Yeah, I
I get
study
paid to go to.
rocks.
I get paid to go to school now. So it's
Wow.
I got my degree in
That's my
mechanical
job.
engineering, and I figured that was good enough for me.
yeah. That's
Yeah, I study rocks and
You a geology major?
geoscience. Yep, I just say geology because I don't know why, but saying geoscience just sounds pretentious.
Hey, I'm a geoscientist.
I mean,
myself.
there's a certain like level of authority that I feel comes more with geoscience than geology.
Yeah. I don't know,
Geoscience
because
is more of a
sounds
catch-all term.
pretentious when like most people like won't know the difference between either of them.
Geoscience is more of a catch-all term. Geology is like
Yeah.
specifically rocks. Because I would be classed as a geoscientist. I'm not a geologist.
Yes. Same, but again, it's just geology is a better, it's more of a layman's term phrasing, but yes, I do agree.
Yeah.
I mean,
am
that's-
geoscience
with
simply, but geology is just, more.
with my degree. You actually have to differentiate between the BA and BS because it offers both.
Interesting.
So when I say I have a BS in something, people act like, oh, you don't have to. But it's like, yeah, but there's a bachelor's in arts and a bachelor's in science and political science that you could choose.
Okay, I never understood why there's like, all those different like stuff. Like obviously, PhD is like, that's like the doctor. Obviously that makes sense. But, like, I never understood the distinction from the other stuff, and it's like this is why I don't look into stuff. It's just it hurts my brain.
The only difference between a BA and BS in political science is the BS required multiple math classes.
That's fair.
Interesting.
But I took all those math classes in high school, so I was like, okay, I'll just get the BS because why not?
Yeah, I
the
actually
only
like,
college-
basically did not need to take any math classes in college.
You did not tell me
except
that,
for,
Ken.
well, originally I was going to go in for like petroleum engineering, and then I took math 251 ordinary and partial diffie Qs.
Oh, I dropped that
And
class.
That broke me.
I dropped that class because I knew I was going
Same. Like
I wish I had more
That
math
was
classes.
why I
but-
When it came to
just
math, was
shattered
Ooh,
me.
first shiny.
the worst I had when it came to math in college was trigonometry with coordinate geometry. And even though that
First
was
shiny.
Nice, congrats.
Nice.
nice.
What is it?
You're on the board.
The
I am.
the last math.
I'm glad we did one more sandwich.
Yeah.
I haven't taken a
Radar.
math class since my freshman year of high school.
I went with the outbreak.
The
Radar.
same math class?
No, I haven't taken one since then. That was my last. I took calculus my freshman year of high school and haven't taken a math class since. I took
I took calc in high school as well.
there was
Why
something
not?
in there was something that was basically math I took in college,
So,
but it
hey,
wasn't
we're not
technically math.
actually announcing them until like, well, some of us aren't announcing until we catch it because if they catch a Pokemon, then
Oh, yeah.
line does not count for the rest of us.
It's not like
Yeah.
between
Nobody
that
can
time
count
I'm gonna.
Radar, then.
Yeah, no, it's like
Guess
I have no
Rayar,
desire to,
Relor?
I hate the math. Yeah,
Oh, Relor.
calculus.
Yeah. I think it's Rayar because it's supposed to be Spanish.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Roos. You've never taken ordinary and partial diffie Qs.
Those
you have
are
to take
terrible.
like you have to take the derivative or the integral of an equation with respect to 2 variables or 3. Like,
Yeah, I never
Roos,
got
Roos,
that
Roos, Roos, if
complex.
you think calculus is bad,
Calculus is easy.
I know
Dude,
something. If you think
calculus-
calculus is bad, you've never seen ordinary and differential partial equations.
Dude, calculus is actually pretty simple. When I
Yeah,
went
it
to,
is. It is very, very simple. Again, compared to the other stuff.
I never took a calc course in high school at all. Like the highest I got in high school was algebra 2. I went to
Really?
take my placement test for college, see if I could even get into the program I was trying to get into.
You can
I
graduate?
tested into calculus 3.
Nice.
Meta,
Wow.
decide if I
Algebra,
play
you couldn't
Conquest
even
or not.
graduate with that being
Go
your
play
highest at my
Conquest
school.
Roost.
Because you had to take trigonometry to
I,
graduate, and
I have a
trigonometry came
terrible
after
nicknamer.
algebra 2.
Gardner is much better.
That-
I took all that in middle school, though.
How much time is left? 19 minutes. So
Yeah, I took AP chemistry in high school.
AP chemistry, I
I
took
also
too.
took AP Chem.
I love chemistry.
That was an easy class too, though.
Again, I was originally going to
Dude,
go
that
for
was one of my
petroleum
favorite
engineering, but then when I took ordinary and differential partial equations, that broke me, and I switched over to geology.
My
No,
favorite-
nobody's gotten
My
very
favorite
good.
class was AP
Can't
government,
just get
so
a
that's why I
second
went into
anymore,
politics.
but I know it doesn't count, but I'll take it. 'cause
My least favorite class was A push, so
AP US history.
that was because of my teacher, though.
Yeah, one of my teachers in high school, my US his teacher, one of my favorite teachers I have ever had. The only teacher to ever let me sleep in the middle of class.
I slept through all my classes.
So, this requires a little bit of back context. So, for context, first off, the teacher of this class is a sheriff. So, he is strict.
Ooh,
And he
HIPAA.
brings that, he talks with that same authority there, because he has to be strict, everywhere, again, that. And if you were on your phone in the class, he would take your phone out of your hand and either put it into the fridge, which he had a mini fridge in his room, or he'd put it on the little windowsill outside. You're not getting your phone back. You do not
Fair.
play phone. If you were, or on your phone, you
Yeah,
would
I have to
take
catch
out, the
ground.
big heavy-duty flashlight, and bang the back of it on your desk to get your attention.
Oh, that would scare me.
Oh,
Exactly,
wow.
he would do that. Again,
Yeah,
he
we're
was
limited to
very
ground
intimidating. But if you got to know him, he was a very nice person. But he was very intimidating if
The shadow's weird.
follow the rules.
Agron? I guess sort of were.
And I was a motor mouth in high school. I would never shut up.
Oh,
And
really?
Some things never
I-
change.
Oh, yeah, I've done that.
I like how Christian and I had the same idea.
So I was on a trip for AP chemistry, the day of this, and
True.
the previous Friday I was also missed class. So
Why did
came back at 5 a.m. I was dead tired. I was sleeping in the middle of class. He asked, who was the president during, this time in U.S. history. I wasn't there the previous class, so I missed this lesson. But the entire class was, and they just didn't answer anything. My head shot up. I said to the right answer. He said, "Good job, Max. Just go back to sleep."
That's
It was the one time I shut up. It was when I was sleeping in class.
my English teacher my junior year came up to me after class one day and was like, "Can you just sit in the back corner?" Nice.
Let's go!
Nice.
What did you get?
Gibbo!
Right.
Nice, that's my boy.
That's a version exclusive.
Where
It
is
doesn't
it?
affect me at all.
But
My boy.
There it is, the Gibbo! Little baby Lechard!
That's my boy.
my English teacher my junior year asked me to sit in the back corner away from everybody because she said she can't do anything about the fact that I'm sleeping, but she doesn't want other people to think it's okay to sleep. Because what she would do is she would give pop quizzes if somebody fell asleep. So she'd give pop quizzes when I fell asleep. I'd wake up and get an A on it and then go back to sleep. She's like, well, this
Wait,
doesn't work on you.
really?
Yeah. And that was like, well, this doesn't work on you. So she gave up.
The shark that indeed has 0 thoughts behind its eyes.
I mean,
This shark is just like Fue Coco. No thoughts, head empty, only bite.
it's really bad when my senior year.
Anyone with any of the ones that are like known for biting is basically like that.
Exactly. Trapinch, Gibble. I love it. It's again.
Cam
it
doesn't
just-
believe it is exclusive.
You look at
I'm
this
pretty
face
sure
like
it is.
there is no thoughts behind these eyes. There is no guiding intelligence. There is just the instinct to chew literally everything in existence.
I mean, that's basically what the
It's basically a
fire
puppy.
starter is in this game.
Yeah, Fue Coco. Fue Coco is the same thing. I saw
my
Fue
freshman
Coco and
math
this is my
teacher-
starter. This is perfection right here.
Oh, crap.
No. So we'd say it eventually just because it locks everyone else out of it. Meg. So some just say it as I passed a Chinese silly cobra. What? What do you mean?
Uh-huh.
Issue.
Big skill issue.
Nixie!
Can my stupid
you
elephant
mean?
shine, please?
Nixie's just trolling you.
No, I don't think
I
Nixie,
mean,
Nixie would
it
do
is
that.
a very, very subtle change.
I mean, I have both Silicobra and Sandaconda in this game, so it doesn't really matter, but like...
There's more of the principle.
Why does Donphan just sit on its butt?
Yeah.
It's a principle of it. Give the ball, you little
Alright,
shark.
Nixie, you gotta give me that clip or I won't believe you, though.
Pixar, it didn't
Hmm.
happen.
But I slept through class so much.
Oh my god, Iron Valiant, your eyesight does not exist. You have missed, what, 5? You have missed 4 hypnosises in a row. 60% accurate, my ass.
Still having trouble on that Gibble?
Yes.
You could snipe it. You could snipe it if you want.
I could.
'Cause it's not the
Only
first to
a
encounter it, it's the first to
yellow-bellied
catch it.
coward would do that, unlike this Gibble, who is yellow-belly, but not a coward because it's a Gibble.
You know what's funny that you say that, Meta? Gibble is Tai's favorite Pokemon.
It is.
Really?
It is. I'm a Garchomp boy.
Fair enough, pretty based.
So therefore, I guess that is his yellow belly child.
It is.
Baby shark. I love it. Again, no thoughts, head empty, only chew.
Yeah, so it's not. Cam just checked. It's not a version
No
exclusive.
Head empty,
Oh, I thought it was.
only chew.
I could have sworn that Gibble and Dino were exclusive for this game.
No, it's Bagon and Dano.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because remember, it is the Paradox Pokemon that have the Paradox Pokemon that have a counterpart to them, other than Donphan, are version exclusives. Like if
And Volcarona.
well, the Volcaron's got 2 of them. Volcarona, I've asked if you do one. Volcarona.
And so does Donphan.
Yeah, Donphan and Volcarona. I believe we forgot that Volcarona also had a second one. I forget Iron Moth exists because that thing hurts me.
Fair.
Iron Moth is just the worst Paradox in my...
I would disagree on that. I think that there is a worse one.
I swear, if you say the same one that everyone else says when I say that, I will jump through this.
Dude,
computer
what's the
to
one
figure
that
it out.
you were gonna say?
No. I said which one's my least. Which one I believe is my least favorite. But I'm saying the one that other people say when I say that, and they typically say it just to get a rise out of me.
I was gonna say Brute Bonnet.
Oh, you son of a!
Okay, the reason why Amoonguss is better, is a better typing. It is purely Amoonguss has a better typing.
Okay, I will admit that Amoonguss does have a better typing, but keep in mind, I am biased towards my grass types. Okay.
I agree. Now, the one thing I will say is Amagamagumbus does have body press. And Yes, that's what I call Rupana, Amagamagungus. Or Ooga Boogus.
Ooga Boogus?
Yeah, that is from the Penn State Pokemon Discord where they call it that, Ooga Boogus. Or Ooga Boongus, or Oonga Boongus. They have a whole bunch of nicknames.
No, respect to that.
I think you would enjoy those guys. Like, we have a bunch of like, I mean, I come up with dumb nicknames for like a lot of the Pokemon. Like, I refer to Tinglu as the Super Bowl.
Yes.
It is.
Mood.
It is a
Yeah,
bowl.
what about Mochian?
I honestly couldn't think of a snappy name for that thing because it's just it disappoints me.
Yeah.
I mean,
As someone
Mochian
whose like
isn't that
favorite
great,
Pokemon
but-
used to be like Macargo, the
Macargo
snail
fast.
Pokemon take a lot to impress me.
Little blurb and just send it. I gotta look at this video real quick.
Which video?
About the shiny Silicobra.
I am still catching this Gibble, by the way.
Dark grass, yeah, not the greatest.
It is still not gotten in the damn ball.
Seriously,
How the hell did Conquest crash first?
I don't want to be caught. That's
Oh.
what it is.
Yeah, Nixie, I can't really tell from that. I'll show the stream afterwards,
Gibble.
but I really don't see it on that.
Gibble,
Like,
I am
know
not
you
gonna get
pointed
into
it
your
out
ball.
too, but like it is so it's in there for such a small time frame. I can't distinguish.
Gibble.
But I will show the stream.
You know what? Fuck it.
Hey, Meta, people want you to say Game Boy Luke. I don't know why.
What?
Game Boy Loop.
They want you to say Game Boy Luke. Oh, I know why. You're not familiar with it because you're not part of the channels. But there's a meme in the channel that if you say Game Boy Luke on the second jiggle, it's an auto pet.
There is no second jiggle. There is
Yeah, and-
only it will do the wiggle wiggle shake shake like a crit catch
Yeah, and-
will catch it.
If you've already caught it, yes. I'm just saying that's why they're saying say Game Boy Luke. I don't know how they had that.
I mean,
meme
I
mechanical
used to be a
changes.
firm believer in the A button trick. I used to be a firm believer in that, but like no, that doesn't work.
You were the A button. I was the B button.
Yeah, I think I went for the B button as well.
I was a firm believer you have to press the A button whenever it's doing the individual rolls, and then you know it gets it, they can catch it. Caught it.
Jeez.
Nice. Yeah, Meta's not a part of that community, so.
Fair.
So this is funny. I've gotten a shiny on every one of the sandwiches.
You definitely got the GGs here then.
I was the left-right D-pad. See, everyone had their own individual like rituals. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, even today, I'm still superstitious about battling. Like, before I go into battles, like with low accuracy moves, I will go and I will fight
I did not know
wild
that,
Pokemon
Cam.
until that move misses.
I did not know that.
Like,
Cam
if I
said
am gonna be
backstrike.
battling someone and I'm like, I need to not miss, you know, this play rough.
Yeah, Tai, that
I
only works on
will
the first
go
row.
find a wild Pokemon
Yeah.
until that play rough misses. And then I'm like, okay, now I can battle. And then
I do have a pretentious question for you.
So we are now at the front of the leaderboard with a total of 4 shiny points, though we have caught
We're the whole
5
team.
shinies.
Hold
One of
B
them
to
was already
reduce
caught for a line.
damage.
Have
I've
a
never
wonderful
heard that
night, Quinn. Thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight.
You guys haven't done so.
Have y'all heard of the hold B to reduce damage?
What?
Hold B to reduce damage.
That is not a thing.
No, I'm like, I know that's not a thing, but like, that was one of the things that one of my chatters just said was, that's what they were a firm believer of in when they were younger.
I mean, if it was in the Gen 1 through 3 games, that would probably make sense because of the badge boosts.
But for me, when it came to catching Pokemon, I was weird because most people just say like you spam button, or like in your case, Meta, you press it as the jiggles.
Yeah, you press it as it does the rolls.
For me, you have to press B a multiple of 12 times.
How the fuck do you press it 12 times? How did that not just demolish your buttons?
It kind of did, actually. I still have that Game Boy from when my original Game Boy Advance had B, and the B button doesn't work on it.
That's the reason why I don't mind the cutscenes in Ultra Moon. It's just I don't need to press the A button, so it doesn't damage my DS anymore.
But I literally believe that it had to be a multiple of 12. So.
I have a pretentious question for you, Meta.
What?
What aspect of geoscience are you specializing in?
Geoscience.
As in hydrology, hydrogeology, all that stuff?
It was like the general overview of it.
Okay.
Is like really
Sounds
what it was. Jack of all trades, you could say. But my favorite shiny Pokemon is a shiny Gigalith, and I'm not really sure I would consider it lucky. I would just consider it, a good shiny. We actually were extraordinarily unlucky with our shiny Gigalith. But I did a bit of hydrogeology. I did a bit of geophysics to a degree. I mean, I did a bit of each.
Bit of everything.
Yeah, again, jack of
Am
all
I the
trades.
only one that didn't do like a fancy college degree?
Yep.
I didn't realize.
I did mineralogy for one.
Nerds.
Sorry?
I did
I didn't realize I was
mineralogy
gonna call
for
it a
one.
bunch of
The individual,
nerds.
special minerals
Oh
and
yeah.
those things.
I did mineralogy, geochemistry before I decided that geology wasn't for me.
I mean, I legitimately almost wrote a thesis on rubies.
Really?
Yes. Yeah, fun fact, rubies and sapphires are literally the exact same mineral.
Mm-hmm.
It is
They just
less
have a
than
slightly different composition.
less than 0.1% by weight is what makes the difference in color.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but Lily, my degree is a basic associate's degree. These guys have like fancy degrees or multiple
Bachelor
degrees.
of Science.
Nice, Cam.
Geoscience.
See, doesn't that just sound fancy? I just have an associate's in mechanical engineering.
I'm going for a
I mean,
PhD
okay, I
in
would say
geosciences.
engineering in any capacity trumps most things.
Yes. True.
I don't even use my degree most of the time because I'm a machine operator. I don't even do any engineering work.
The funny thing is that there's like a bunch of channels I watch. Have you ever heard of Roanoke Games?
Who?
They basically they basically apply science to movies and like TV shows and video games, like because they're a biologist. Like, what biologically would like this creature in video games or movies have to have in order to do the things we see it does? And there's a bunch of his videos where he just kind of riffs on geologists. You know, like
Roddy,
I
thank
forget.
you for the subscription.
I'm still at 1 shiny, Jackson. I got the first shiny and I haven't got one since. Very unlucky. I don't do well in shiny races.
There.
Like, you know what? I could take those punches. It's good.
I mean, for me, when it comes to like mechanical engineering, it's a very basic engineering type. In my opinion, architectural engineering takes a lot more oomph.
Yeah.
Whereas for mechanical, it's just, okay, what size thread does this need to be to make it work?
Interesting.
Does it need to be a quarter 20 thread or a 3/8 16? I don't know.
386.
Thank you for subscribing, Ratty. It means a lot, especially during this stream when I can't talk. Really means a lot. Tomorrow, by the way, our collab got canceled, so we will be doing hide and seek. So if you want to play hide and seek, make sure to come by tomorrow. Whenever I try to talk, I get talked over, so I've been letting them carry the conversation.
Specialist, and I'm not a big fan of the rock typing.
The funny thing is, I tell a lot of people who know that I like Pokemon. Oh yeah, no, I like rock.
Thanks again, Ratty.
Type Pokemon because I study rocks. No, it's the
Well,
other way
thank you so
around.
much.
I went into geology because I like rock stealing ground type Pokemon.
That is base.
I mean, fair.
I tell them
If
it's
I
the
wanted-
other way around. 'Cause, like it's just, I don't know, it's a weird conversation to have when it's the other way around. It's just easier to say.
I mean, if I went into
thank
a
you.
degree, if I went into a degree that was based around my preferred typing of Pokemon,
Thanks for
I'd
letting
be
me
a,
know.
I'd be a
Had that
botanist
full
right
time.
now.
The funny thing is, like, I love my rock stealing ground types, and I love Tyranitar, but I don't like Tyranitar because it's just sand. It's because it's Godzilla.
All right.
But I also
that
just love
one's
it.
off.
It's really cool. It's like it's perfect. It's literally the perfect Pokemon. But it's funny that it's not my favorite Pokemon.
No, Metagross is right.
Yes.
Absolutely.
The thing is, Metagross, like my first Pokemon I ever saw was Salamence.
Salamence rocks.
I love it. My second favorite Pokemon is actually Togekiss.
So, back in the days of Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, which I know isn't that long ago, but still,
Sandwich is done. I think there's something wrong with the priority of my mic in Discord or something. Or how Discord priority is done. Because I don't think they were doing it on purpose. Because I would like start a sentence and then somebody would just start talking. So I think there's something going on with it. So I've just kind of sat and been quiet, so it's not doing it.
That point. Hi, Floorhead.
Hopefully, at least.
All right, Sandwich is over.
At least that was my
GG's
assumption.
to Maxis.
Is it time for us to go on a raid?
But
It
yes,
is.
I have won the shiny race. We have 4 points.
yeah, and that kind of you kind of cemented that.
I mean, the actual Lycanroc is there just for the grease.
Totally.
Because I only got 2.
Here's why.
Tai got 1. I don't remember how many Christian got. I think he got 2 as well.
All right, so let's so are we gonna just go raid separate people, or are we gonna go raid all like a singular person?
I'm gonna stay live for a little bit longer just because my chat wants to see this supposed shiny Silicobra.
Okay.
All
Sounds
right.
good.
Well,
I'm
I'm
raiding that.
gonna go
I'll
raid
show that.
Zed. Oh my gosh, Samoyed.
Oh, Zed Gaming?
Samoyed, I love it.
Dude, I'll
We,
meet you guys over there once I do this, but
Yeah. I'm gonna raid out on Twitch, but also I'll join you over there.
Sorry, I was briefly distracted because there was a thing in my shorts feed that was a little baby Samoyed puppy, and as someone who has a Samoyed as a pet, it's like I love them.
Mudkip was streaming?
yo, how about we actually all go raid Christian for like the last half hour that he's live for?
I mean, I'm gonna go raid Breadman because Breadman is doing Pokemon battles.
Oh yeah, don't worry about it. I didn't think of it as frustrating comments at all.
But have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, have a good night.
everybody. Thank you all,
All right.
for tuning in.
Thank you.
This has been delightful. Goodbye.
I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah. See ya.
This has been fun. I enjoy these. I enjoy these shenanigans with everyone.
Yeah, we should
Yeah, it's
definitely
been a
do
lot of
something like
fun.
this again, but probably like a little more fleshed out next time.
Yeah, a little more cohesive, a little less.
And we'll raid out on
Screw
Twitch
around
here
and
for
find
folks in Twitch.
Yeah. So
I'll see you
But-
guys later.
I'll see y'all later.
Yeah.
Did you pack 'em out now potions? 'Cause
Should we raid? There's not really a lot of people here, but we just raid Zed as well. If I could find it. This one? This one's Nightmares. Is it not showing in chat? Oh my goodness. It's on screen at least. I don't know why the bot was closed. Oh yeah, we can go over there with the raid. The new one's really good. I do like the new one. We can listen to that more tomorrow when we can actually hear it. Because we'll be doing hide and seek. And a lot of hide and seek are just quiet because I'm acting like they can tell where I am based off the sound that I make, even though that's not how this works at all. We'll go on the raid. I know there's not a lot of people here, but please join in. I'm going to go finish my dinner as well. Sorry the stream ended the way it did. I think something might have been wrong with the priority on Discord or something. I need to look into it. But yeah, I'll see y'all over in the raid. See y'all tomorrow for hide and seek. Probably a balloon stream early too, since I've been streaming twice a day most days. So, but I'm sorry. Unless a friend might be coming over at 1. We'll see how that goes. Haven't heard back from them, so probably not. I'm sorry. I love you all. Hope to see you back here next time.